Hello. Hi. How do I do this? Here we go. Hello, hello, hi, 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 hello, 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 hi. How's everybody?
Hey.
Fine.
Hey. Oh boy, I've been busy. But I watched the freaking that's a good image. I watched the
Thanks.
Project Hail Mary. It was fine. I mean, it was good.
Same.
I would say good, but like,
Yeah, I thought it was fine as well.
That's what
Yeah.
I expected.
Exactly.
I mean, I thought it would be a little better with just how the fucking hype was, but
I'm
I guess
honestly
with-
pleasantly surprised you gave Project Hail Mary a 6
Oh,
because I
hello.
was in a weird way I was kind of expecting you to hate it way more because of like how cheesy it felt.
I mean, yeah.
I am back.
Hello,
I
hello.
have
It's nice to see you.
conjunctivitis,
Oh
Hey.
shit,
And I have conjunctivitis,
Oh,
and
no.
it's been terrible.
that sucks. That's pink eye, right?
Have you had it? Yeah, have you ever had it?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's dumb. How do
Also, this came in the post today.
What is it?
It's a Xbox demo disc for the
Oh,
original
nice.
Xbox.
Yeah,
cool.
Oh, I think I had that disc.
I had a bunch of them at one point in time, and then I think my brother like took them or sold them or something. I don't know, but I wound up
remember it
finding
had-
all the ones on eBay again. So kind of like
think it
my
had
Pokemon cards, I just decided to redo my childhood collection
Play
thing.
Pokemon Go every
It has
day.
like trailers for I think like Panzer Dragoon, Shenmue, and some Buffy the Vampire Slayer game, right?
Mhm.
This one
I
is
think I remember
unlabeled.
that.
It doesn't have a.
Oh, your mic's cutting out, by the way, Beth.
Yeah, I'll need to switch my my internet if that's okay.
Sure. Is Life is Strange out right now? Why are people asking me about this?
What, like the new
Wait,
one?
No, people asked me about this when I was ending the other stream. Yeah. There's a new one coming out tomorrow. I don't know if maybe it's like available to.
Oh, it comes out tomorrow.
That's what it says. Which I should be able to, if it's episodic, like I should be able to fit in some time. But yeah, I'm also trying to get my April Fool's video finished. So, and we're doing
By the way,
Hangout today and the watch along.
Is my mic going through better?
It's good.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Yee.
By the way, what?
I backed that game on Kickstarter.
Oh, the furry thing?
Yeah. Tammy and I are gonna have a cameo in
Oh,
it.
nice. It's out on Steam today? Fuck. Well, what about the other platforms? Because I want to play disabled. Anyway.
So, what's the game you're talking about?
Life is Strange.
Oh,
the furry one? Oh, no. I forget
Paw
what it's called.
Feline Fatale. It is a furry wrestling game.
Oh.
With gigantic characters.
Yeah, it's like by a fat fetish artist, but like
I see. Okay.
it's not super overtly fetishy or anything.
The trailer I saw, well, it was obvious to me. I think
Crushing Force has fart shit. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, the fart shit is just like creepy, kind of. It is creepy.
Well, I don't kink
It's
shame.
fine to have that kink. I just hate it.
Yeah. It's fine to have a cringe reaction at something that you don't like, but yeah.
It's very normal.
Oh yeah, no, there's tons of people with like weirder kinks than me, so.
I mean, yeah, I'm into vor, so
nice.
Of course, I understand.
Same.
Yeah, I understand.
Everybody's into vor.
Presentation. Yeah.
I'm into a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. Boards of Cinema, what's up?
Oh, so just to bring it back to like Project Hail Mary, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on that movie because I don't think the Sardana cast episode about it is out yet. So
It's not out yet.
you know,
No, yeah, it was it was a normie masterpiece, but that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. But it's definitely like I think it's undebatable. It's a normie masterpiece. It's in like the
Yeah.
top
Oh.
250 at like number 80 something right now.
King Cobra JFS. Fucking rest in peace.
Oh yeah, how he died like less than a year ago, right?
Yeah, relatively recently.
Yeah, no, it was I loved the decisions for the animation and how things moved
Mhm.
in space. That was fun and unique.
Yeah, apparently, like, the alien was, like, entirely a practical puppet, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of the sets were, like, really practical as well, and
I
they
like the way
tried
the
not to
ships
use
move
green
too.
screen. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there's a
it
lot
looked
about
really
it I
good.
really respect from, like, a production value standpoint. It's a very well-made movie, but I guess I just didn't really vibe with, like, how cheesy and cloying it felt at
It's
times.
the alien character, the priority in the sound design especially was how do we make it as cute as possible, which
Yeah.
was kind of irritating, and
Yeah,
it
this
was
might be a hot
sappy
take,
also.
but I was honestly kind of liking the film more near the beginning when it was just like Ryan
Oh,
Gosling,
same actually.
waking up on the spaceship, and trying to like figure out what's going on and what his mission is and what happened to him in the past to like get him to this point. I thought it was really intriguing in that sense, but then once like the alien showed up and it became a buddy comedy, I wasn't as into it, but
Did you watch?
Yeah, I
Did
like
you
I'm in the
watch?
minority there.
Did you watch Pandorum?
Oh, I like
I have
Pandora.
not.
Okay, because
No.
the
Yeah.
way he like wakes up kind of reminds me of Pandorum. Pandorum is cheesy and like a horror
Yeah.
movie, but like if you like the whole why am I waking up in space and how did I get here as like a concept, like Pandorum does it pretty well, I would say.
Yeah, I think I've mainly heard about that one from you in the past.
Yeah,
I'll
nobody
give it a
talks about
watch
it.
eventually.
Nobody talks about it. It's like not well
Yeah,
Are you
some
received.
sure you're
cool,
not talking
cool,
about
interesting
Avatar
things
Fire and Ash?
that I love.
No. No.
And
Sorry.
something I don't hear people talk about in relation to Project Hail Mary is that the whole concept of like a space mission to like reignite the sun, it kind of reminds me a lot of that Danny Boyle movie Sunshine.
Oh yeah, no,
He-
it's
Sunshine.
Project Hail Mary is derivative of like 4 or 5 different space movies.
Yeah,
And it's
pretty
doing
much.
its own thing by the, like in a totality it is. It's still different, but like it kind of just feels like a modern version of a lot of those mixed together and just like less serious and more child friendly.
I
Mhm.
think it's based on a book.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
but
based
it's
on a
like,
book by Andy Weir.
when
He
did he
also
write
did The
that?
Martian, which was, adapted into a film by Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
I hate The Martian.
Yeah, same.
Shark's
I
favorite
thought it was fun.
director.
I
Oh,
thought The
yeah.
Martian was fine from memory, but I haven't revisited it since I was much younger. But
Disclaimer: Shark hates Ridley
Yeah,
Scott.
he,
I
yeah,
figured.
he likes
Can you
Tony
blame him?
Scott, but like Tony
I
Scott,
was just
I haven't seen
joking.
any good Tony Scott movie.
Does he hate his
Yeah.
movies or just him as a person?
His
He
movies.
hates his
Shark.
movies.
Shark famously despises like Blade Runner.
Oh, nice.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate Blade Runner. That movie sucks.
I also don't like Blade Runner much.
I respect
It's
it,
very boring.
but I don't
People keep
enjoy
saying
watching
it's a
it.
good movie though.
I love
Yeah,
Thelma and Louise.
And I've
I think
watched
that's
it
my favorite
multiple
from him.
times over, and I still don't like it. And I've watched
Blade-
multiple different cuts, including what is
I
supposed
did
to
not
be
care for
the
Blade
best
Runner.
cut.
Did not
Blade
like
Runner,
it.
Blade
It
Runner is
insists upon
great.
itself.
Yeah.
Insists upon
It's
But-
great
itself.
to look
Or-
at,
yes.
but it's a slog to sit through.
It's so boring.
Yeah, I still respect it. Just what it inspired is better than what it is, I feel. But
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
um,
agreed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
respect
one,
a lot
uh,
about the original Blade Runner, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's not my favorite like sci-fi movie ever, but like I still enjoy just how like just the whole like atmosphere of it, I guess.
You
You
know,
know,
it inspired Ghost in the Shell from 1995, which is a great film. So
Mhm.
I respect
Which
Blade
then
Runner
inspired
for
Matrix. So
that. And
yeah.
yeah, definitely. Like I respect Blade Runner for that, but I would not sit myself through it and watch it again.
Didn't
I do
Blade
want to
Runner-
rewatch the Denis Villeneuve sequel on Blade Runner 2049 because I honestly remember being more into the story in that film than in the original Blade Runner.
oh, it's great, and thank you for
Yeah,
pronouncing his
2049 is
name
great.
correctly.
I thought it was pronounced Denis Villeneuve.
It is, but
I thought
we're
it was
making fun
pronounced
of
Denis-
Confused Matthew.
Shark made that joke, or not Shark. Scott made that joke.
Also, I like collecting
Dennis
2
Vil-
special editions.
Dennis Villeneuve originates from Confused Matthew.
No.
Or sorry, not Confused
Oh, duh.
Matthew. Sorry,
Oh,
the other
right.
guy. The Lights Camera Jackson.
Lights
is who I
Camera
meant to say.
Jackson.
Vice Cameron
Yeah.
Jackson.
But I
Well,
mean, like Scott memed on it as well. But Lights Camera Jackson is credited with saying it the first time, and he was not joking when he did it.
I'm
So that's why
not
it's funny.
surprised Confused Matthew and Lights Camera Jackson occupy like the same spot in your head.
I mean, they're both young in the spaces that, like, in the timeline of what I'm remembering about them. You know. Damn, Life is Strange Reunion is out already. That sucks.
I wish I could have met Scott,
I'll play it on the
honestly.
weekend.
I
yeah,
met
a
him.
lot of us
Well,
do.
no one really ever truly knows anyone else. So
I would give you a hug, but you're in Canada right now, and
Mhm.
I have conjunctivitis, so...
oh, well, thank you.
I'll give
Also,
you a
I like
virtual
collecting...
hug.
Also, I like collecting 2-disc special editions.
Mm-hmm. Which one's that?
Yes.
Even if movies I don't like,
Hulk,
they have a lot
yeah.
of cool bonus features on them.
Which one is that?
Yeah, that's...
What's
Hulk, First
Hulk.
Hunger Games,
Ang
Oh,
Lee?
hell
That's
yeah.
Curse of
great.
Black Pearl, Monsters
best
Inc.
Hulk
I've got
movie.
as well. 2-disc.
Nice. Classic.
Original 2001 DVD.
Lesbian Jams.
I had
Your
Yep.
background is fun,
Thank you.
and I think you will enjoy a video I'll be publishing in the next week because it kind
Oh,
of reminds.
fuck yes.
It kind of reminds
What
me
is
of
the
something that's happening.
background?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm driving to work right now.
He's being chased in a. He's being
Uh-huh.
chased by the cops right now.
Yeah,
In a
I actually-
European car.
that's
He's in a
right.
5
I was
floor
trying to
level.
get the blue screen to work, but I couldn't figure out how to get the chroma key on OBS to like also do blue without removing the entire car.
One
So I
movie
might-
Well, maybe instead of blue, do green.
That's what I was thinking about. I might go into like Photoshop and just change the color of the mirrors to like red or something, and then put something underneath that so that it has like a reflection image.
Is there no way to do like a? Never mind. I'm not gonna think about it. Thanks for reminding me 10,000 BC exists because I forgot.
I keep forgetting it exists.
I've never seen it actually.
Oh,
bought it in
I
a
think
charity
I
shop 'cause-
showed the poster once in one of my first like 3 reviews when I was just mentioning
Yeah.
like bad movies or something.
I remember that movie.
I
I've
just,
never
like,
seen
I've-
it.
What's the director's name? It's the
Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich.
Oh,
Roland
God, I forgot his
Roland
name.
Emmerich.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Roland Emmerich.
Such
Yeah, and
classics
Living
like
Moonfall.
Stargate, Independence Day, Godzilla, 1998.
Oh, I do
If the
love-
people that watch his movies ever found out he was gay, then
He's gay.
yeah,
It would
Roland
be
Emmerich.
so
Roland
Jover.
Emmerich is a gay man.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes his movies better.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He
I can't
makes
wait till,
very for straight guys movies, but
Yes.
Yeah, very like American kind of centric.
yeah, very
Yeah.
for like not people who want art
See,
house.
Now I have to rewatch his movies and try to see if I could pick up on any like gay
He make-
subtle.
He makes movies for the crowd of people who just want to kiss their fish.
Mm.
That's true.
I mean, they're not like explicitly political, but like they're not.
I mean, Independence Day is pretty like American.
Yeah,
It's American
yeah, that one I
centric.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones are fine, but like, you know,
Oh, he
thinking
also-
about Independence Day.
My favorite Roman Emmerich film is Day After Tomorrow with Dennis Quaid.
Hmm
It's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah,
Oh, right, he also directed The Patriot with Mel Gibson. I just kind of
Uh-uh.
remembered.
he's
see
also. It says he. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fact check all this because this is the AI result, but yeah, he's openly gay.
Nice.
The AI result is saying that he's also like an activist, so I'm just gonna see what the hell that. So apparently, Yeah. The AI says he has been vocal about his opposition to homophobia.
Okay.
Who mentioned
But
Godzilla
sure.
98, by the way?
Oh, that was a bad movie.
So,
Isn't it?
yeah.
Did anyone see
Famously.
Roland Emmerich's latest film, Moonfall? Because I'd heard that was kind of funny bad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I want to watch
I-
it for sure.
I want to watch it too. Yeah.
I have
I
a
should
one of
watch
those
it.
very old cases of Godzilla 1998, the
Mm,
TriStar one. A very old
Nice.
case of it that I found in
Nice.
CX.
I loved that movie
I like
as a
it.
kid.
Yeah,
I loved that
I
movie as a kid.
I got the 4K Blu-ray when it came out because there weren't many 4K Blu-rays that existed at the time, and I was like, this would be like a funny rewatch. And then it was mostly just really, really, really boring, which was
You
kind
know-
of
Yeah.
disappointing. Like
Did
it was
you see
very
Drew's-
boring.
Did you see Drewski's Erica Kirk parody?
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
who
I saw
Drewski
that.
is, but
Very
if
funny.
they're the person who I've seen clips of in the past like 2 days or whatever.
He does
Probably.
whiteface.
Okay,
Yeah.
then that's yes. I've seen that. What are they usually known for? Are they like just a YouTube comedian or something? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the first time I've heard of him. Was
He
the
does like a
other day.
variety of different type of
Mhm.
It-
content, and it's mostly centered around doing like parody of a ton of like live stuff. Like he did a fake dating show. He did like ton of stuff like that. He does like a fake talent show.
Oh, cool.
Conservatives are like pissing their pants over
Mhm.
it.
That's
as
funny.
expected.
Because when he first did Whiteface, he did Whiteface at a NASCAR rally as like a redneck fat hippie dude.
I mean, it's not
Hmm.
just like the whiteface thing. They also just really don't like people making fun of Erica Kirk. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like, oh, her
Everybody grieves
husband
differently.
died.
She's grieving.
And
Oh,
it's like,
so
she's
what?
not
Also-
grieving. She's
Yeah.
celebrating.
Also, what the fuck did Epstein even do?
That's true.
That's just me joking, doing a fucking southern fucking accent. Because it seems like most of the people with southern accents support Trump.
I just want to kiss my fish.
Fish.
I just want to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have original 2001 copy of Jurassic Park 3.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I like the Barney scene.
I like the
Also
Alan
one-
scene.
That was funny.
Alan.
Also, one movie I don't think is that bad.
Alan.
What is it? Oh, the Batman
Yay.
thing.
Why do
Yay.
you
I still
think
haven't-
it's not that bad?
I still haven't seen that actually.
Yay.
I would really want to
Listen,
watch it.
It's just, it's a
It's
bad
so-
movie, okay?
It's so funny.
It's a bad movie. But it's campy fun. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
that's how I
and it's
feel
also
about
funny.
Freddy Got Fingered.
It's the only movie
I don't
my
know.
dad ever
It's pretty
walked out
funny.
of. But it's still a bad movie. But
Which-
it's entertaining.
It's fun.
So I
So
bring it up to my dad anyway because he hates it.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's great. I love that movie. Terrible.
when I was at I was visiting a friend like a couple months ago now, a month or two ago. And we were just kind of like chilling and not doing anything in particular, and then we saw like on their TV Greenland 2 Migration starring Gerard Butler. And he had
Yeah.
seen the first one, and apparently it was just like it's like really schlocky, dumb. Like it kind of gives the vibes of like a bad Roland Emmerich sort of thing. And so we just decided to watch the sequel, and I watched it without the context of the first movie, but it wasn't difficult to understand at all. It was like, okay, I didn't even need the first movie sort of thing. And it was pretty funny. Like it was pretty funny bad actually. I would recommend Greenland 2 Migration as like a funny bad.
I need to watch another funny bad movie. It's been a while.
It was entertaining to just like kind of shit up. Like a lot of it is just
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense and is kind of
You
funny.
can do that with most of Gerard Butler's movies.
Oh yeah, and what was
Bless.
weird
Like, have
about
you
it was
ever
like
seen Gamer, Adam?
oh, of course, I love it. It's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious. That's Neville Dean and Taylor.
It's terrible.
Yeah, no, it's
Gamer
funny.
was the first movie that actually like opened my mind up to realizing that there's some movies that are just fucking terrible. Because my brother was so hyped showing me it, and was like, "Oh my god, dude, you gotta watch this movie called Gamer. It's so great." And
Oh.
I ended the movie saying, "This is probably the worst film I've ever seen." And now I realize that there's bad films.
Did you watch the Crank movies?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Man,
love
I
Crank.
love the Crank movies.
Crank's
Yes.
amazing.
It's been so
I've seen
long
Crank.
since I've watched them.
Can you guys hear me okay, by the way?
Yes.
I'm trying a new little
Yeah, I
setup.
can hear you.
Yep.
I'm on my
I-
phone this time.
That's
I
okay.
hate Crank. I'm sorry. I know I'm
You're-
the odd
you're
one out
valid,
there.
it's okay.
I've never seen it.
I
Yeah, it's
can't
definitely not for everyone.
stand- I can't stand Crank.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
Crank
don't like Neville
movies-
Dean and Taylor's like general editing style, yeah, you probably won't be able to like get on board with like Crank.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never seen a Neville Dean and Taylor movie I've liked, so
Yeah, the
Hmm.
Crank movies are the only ones that I've enjoyed, actually.
Next on
I've only
Olivia's
seen
list.
Crank. Oh,
Sorry. Next on Olivia's list is Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the one
sorry.
that nobody likes, but I liked it
didn't
when it
one of
came
them
out.
do
Too big on
Mom
it.
and Dad with Nick Cage or something?
Yeah.
I hope- I
No,
need to
they're
keep my
both-
voice down 'cause I'm
They're
not part-
both like worse without each other for sure.
I mean,
They worked
that,
better as a
Understandable.
duo, but
that,
like
like,
also
Nicolas
like it
Cage
just seems
slap.
like they have different concepts for what they want to do. Also now.
Mhm.
I've only seen the first. Okay, I need to calm myself down. No one's down here, but I need to keep my voice down a little bit because I'm at work. Although I got my test done, so I'm able to do this hangout on my phone and shit. Anyways, I've only seen the original Crank, and I remember really liking it. I tried watching Crank 2, and funny enough, I forget which service it might have been Tubi, where Crank 2 was on there briefly, and it was only the French dub. There was no
Nice.
English track for it whatsoever. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to calm down. I had to like stop watching it because it was like, this is the wrong version. Why do you do this, Tubi? Then there's no English track. What? Why?
Crank 2 is a movie that I loved when it came out, and there's still things that I love about it, but watching it in the past 5 years or something, like I don't remember, the rating definitely went down because a lot of the jokes were just like, oh, this is literally just we're just
Oh, I'm
we're
gonna
just
die. I need to have
caricaturing
sex
Asian
now.
people, and that's the entire joke, and that's going to be the whole
you
movie.
don't say.
And it felt like that was like just a replacement for jokes, and it made up too much of the total
The first movie
runtime.
literally had like the main character rape his girlfriend. Like, was
Wow.
that supposed to be fucking funny?
But it's
What?
it's fucking it's Amy Smart. Whatever.
Haha, rape
I-
funny. Haha.
Okay.
I
like-
mean,
I
it was
remember-
the 2000s, well, mid 2000s. So
Yeah, it was a different time, I guess. Like, I'm not saying
Sure,
that
but I'm
necessarily
not
makes it
excusing
excuse.
that.
Yeah,
That's fine. I mean, I
Even
just
for the time, that's fucking icky.
that's
Very
yeah,
nice.
valid.
and also the
I
opening for that's my. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's
I could watch it again for sure. Like it's I don't think the film was necessarily like being like, oh yeah, this is a good thing that people should be doing.
Wasn't
You know,
Chester
I think
Yeah,
I think
but
it
it
was
was-
more.
Like, played for laughs, basically. It was so tasteless.
No,
I
I hear
hated
you. I mean, at the same time, so is all the like violence and murder too.
Yeah.
Sorry for
Chester,
interrupting.
wasn't
by the way.
Chester Bennington in both movies?
He was.
I'm just gonna say,
Oh, he's in the
Joe,
first one,
your
okay.
microphone, I think it's picking up one that's on the other side of your room. So if you think that the microphone is one that's not on the other side of your room, you should change the settings.
Yeah, I should change it.
Also, violence and
Mm.
murder is like what you expect from an action movie. I didn't go in thinking I was gonna see like a ha-ha funny
Yeah.
rape scene.
I'll have to remember the exact context of it.
I think
There's a
the
lot of-
context, from what I remember, is that he had to like keep his heart rate up in
No,
any way
yeah.
possible, and like having sex was, was
and it's like,
one
oh,
way
It
of
was an
doing
important
it.
part of the
He
story.
had to rape his girlfriend, or else he was gonna die. It's like,
Nah,
okay,
yeah.
great writing.
It was silly. It was silly for
Yeah.
sure. And like, but I think it understands that it's problematic. I don't think it's like a fucking
I'm sure.
lefty
I'm sure. I
movie
still
or
hate
anything.
it.
No, I'm not trying to convince you to watch it. I'm just saying the way you're describing it, I feel is worse than how I remember it. And I've seen it a bunch of times.
Also,
It depends how
I
we're
would-
gonna qualify or quantify or define or what type of context and information we're gonna give. Because yeah, it's true, that is rape, but I don't think
It's
it's
just
like
my perspective.
Yeah, it's not. It's not what I would think of the first thing if somebody uses that word, and also, the tone of the movie is also very not
I get
serious.
it. I understand, and
Mm.
I'm not like saying that it's not okay for you to like the
Mhm.
movie. I'm just saying why I personally found it fucking gross.
Sure. Did you watch Oasis?
No.
Okay, don't watch that movie.
Also,
Oh, great.
I'm sorry for interrupting, and also, I think the worst movie Adam Sandler ever made was That's My Boy because of the opening is so fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
Never watched it.
Yeah, it's a movie where like the entire point is like Adam Sandler's son, when he was like a fucking kid, got raped by a female teacher.
Oh,
And they
right.
play it
It's
for
like Adam
laughs.
Sandler's May December.
That's great,
Yeah.
actually.
Play it for laughs.
That's a
Yeah,
great
it's
way to
Play it
put
for
it. That's a
laughs.
great way.
It's not funny.
That's
It's just fucking gross.
Mhm.
Sorry.
It is
I'm sorry.
insane, but it is also just like something that reflects a pretty horrible thing that's actually in our culture.
Yeah.
Oh, the double standard.
Like, unironically, I've seen so many people look at cases of like female teachers like molesting like young boys, and people just being like, I bet the kid liked it. He's a
Yeah.
guy after all. You can't rape a guy.
Mhm.
That's fucked up.
So I had a recent discussion with my friends because they were talking about shows like Invincible and Chainsaw Man, about their manga and their graphic novel or comic, whatever you want to call Invincible. And the subject matter of it was related to what we're talking about now. And my opinion is that there are very few movies and media that I could remember personally where I felt like they did that sort of subject matter correctly. There's some short examples I could say, like for ContraPoints did a fantastic video about Saw, which I finished.
still haven't
and was really
finished
great.
that.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Okay.
She talks about Quentin Tarantino a lot for like a good segment, and how he justifies watching you watch murder by, like, for Kill Bill, for example.
Oh yeah, that clip.
Yeah, talks about how like she gets brutalized by these people, but then later you see her kill them, and it feels vindicated.
Because it's fun, Janet.
Right. I feel that way with Pulp Fiction, where you get to the scene later in the movie with Marcella Wallace, I think.
Yeah.
And
Marcellus.
The guy who looks like a bitch.
Right. And it works for me. I don't feel disconnected or taken out of film, where for a lot of other stuff I have to look away or take it as sort of criticism, without like feeling sort of uncomfortable or needing to look away. So I think there's definitely movies that can tackle that. But yeah, it really just depends. But yeah, Chainsaw Man and Invincible were interesting because I
have not actually gotten to season 3 or season 4 of Invincible
Which
yet,
I
just
won't.
because I've been busy.
Right.
What'd you say?
Yeah, they're, for what I've seen, none of it has been adapted to either of the shows. I think the subject matter is related to just the comics itself, but yeah, so I can't say whether or not season 4 did it because I haven't seen season 4 yet. I kind of taken a break from Invincible just because of how much superhero content there's been lately.
I didn't even finish
Yeah, I
season 3.
agree.
I just kind of like
Yeah.
forgot about it and got
I
bored.
didn't even
and I
start
don't
season 3,
anymore.
honestly. I'll watch
I didn't
Boys
finish season
I'm
3.
I'll watch Boys season 5 because they say it's the final season, and I'm just ready to like. It's a second cost fallacy where I'm just like, well, I'm disinvested already, so
That's how they
might
get
as well
you.
do the
Don't play that game. Don't play that
It's
game.
Well, it's the
too late,
last
Adam.
season, so listen.
Too
After
late,
this
Adam.
season, I'm not watching any. I have not watched the spin-off show Gen V or the animated anthology Diabolical, so take that for what you will.
Yeah.
But
I've
Well,
seen
they know you're gonna
Diabolical.
watch the final season.
Diabolical was fine. There's a couple
Yeah.
episodes I liked.
It's
There
the
are
reason I
some-
What's
haven't started.
Diabolical? Is that a superhero thing?
Diabolical is a boys animated
Oh.
anthology series where
Yeah.
they got like a bunch of different people, and some of the shorts are really great,
Mm-hmm.
and the other shorts star Aquafina.
Oh no.
That's true.
Oh no.
It's basically Love, Death, and Robots, but set in the boys' universe.
Oh.
That's what it
Aquafina
basically
as
is.
a sentient poop.
The first one is basically like gory Looney Tunes,
Mhm.
Okay.
kinda.
That one was
And then
fine.
there was
I
like
like
a-
that one.
And then there's like a Justin Roiland one. We can ignore that.
Right. There was one episode that I remember Scoot touching on because the TF was bad. And
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't like the
it.
TF in that episode. There was like a
Yeah.
furry episode, kinda.
They turned into like cats and dogs.
I
Yeah.
saw he said it looked good. I could have sworn there was like a clip of that, but I could
Of
just be
Scoot
talking on my
about
ass.
It may be. If I have seen the clue, if I seen
didn't
that
like the
clip of him
episode.
talking about it, I don't remember it. And I
That's
also
about
remember
it.
when he was talking about it.
I don't remember what Scott said.
Oh my god, there's like a billion. I do rewatch some of the Adam and Pals, but
Mhm.
there's just so many. I don't think
Yeah.
I've watched all of them yet.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know Catboy hated fucking the newest Invincible episode.
Yeah.
I haven't caught up with that show like since season 1. I'm like I've kind of
I've
heard
seen
mixed
the
things
first-
about the other seasons.
Yeah, I haven't
I-
caught up since season 1.
I
of
somewhat liked.
Invincible.
I was like season 2. I was mixed on, and then by the time season 3 came out, I was just busy with stuff. And then now that season 4 is here, and it seems like that people were complaining initially that it was taking too long for seasons. Now it's taking too short for seasons because like now it's like because the people were saying that they keep cutting corners in the animation on the newer episodes and stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. But maybe I'll get to season 3 and 4 eventually. But I'm also have a problem with like not finishing certain shows or like if it I tried starting BoJack Horseman, didn't finish it. And then there's also the whole thing about like sometimes there's some stuff that they say start off really great, like Game of Thrones, and then everyone says, "Oops, it turns bad eventually," so it's not worth the
Oh
investment.
yeah, no,
if it, like,
I'm
turns
happy
bad
to have
eventually.
never been invested in Game of Thrones or Lost or Dexter.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I tried
never
to get
seen
into
Lost.
Game of Thrones, and every episode was just like such a fucking slog.
Oh yeah, I didn't care about anything.
I did
For-
like Dexter for a little bit, and then it got really fucking stupid. And apparently, where I stopped was not like the peak of how stupid it got, because apparently it got even dumber when I wasn't watching.
I just like that clip of the kid falling on the escalator and turning into an old man for one shot.
Not an escalate. It was like a treadmill. but it
treadmill.
was
That's
what I
Very
meant.
funny. Harrison falling on his fucking face, and he turns into like a 40-year-old man and rams into an Afghan. So
Ew.
fucking funny.
That was great.
Wheel.
Super chat. Michael Emmerich also did the Stonewall. It's really bad. Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't watch
Is that
it.
a new one?
It's in the past
Is it
decade.
about
I don't remember.
Stonewall?
That's apparently yeah.
Okay.
Didn't- oh, you-
Like
Roland
Roland
Emmerich, yeah, he
Emmerich's
did-
take on Stonewall just seems like a funny thing though.
Yeah, that sounds like a Paul Greengrass movie.
Evasive did a video where they got like a bunch where she got a bunch of like gay and trans people to react to the Stonewall movie that Roland Emmerich did. It's pretty funny to watch, all things considered,
yeah,
because it's like
I love
pretty.
that.
Oh, thank
I like
you.
content.
Evasive.
Yeah, also thank you,
Yeah.
Michael.
She
Yeah.
made them watch Amelia Perez. You know, it's really funny.
Evasive's Razzies video is great,
That was also really good.
where she
And-
watched every worst picture.
I
Yeah,
thought about doing that as an idea. Like I'm in the middle of a Disney marathon and stuff. Which I'm doing via like a randomized. I thought of like after I'm done with that, I would do worst picture, or I would do a director's filmography like Martin Scorsese or Akira Kurosawa. Those are my two. Those are like the three ideas I thought of after I'm done with the Disney-a-thon that I'm currently going through.
Also, I gotta say, like, Howard the Duck winning worst picture is fucking ridiculous.
I still haven't seen
That
it.
movie
Adam,
is like
please.
actually
Yeah.
fun. It's like a really good bad movie.
You'll unironically like it more than Star Wars, Adam. Like, because
Of
it's like
course.
it involves George Lucas, and it is also the first ever Marvel film to ever be released in theaters. So you're probably gonna
Yeah.
like it more than any Marvel movie and any Star Wars movie because
Yeah,
it's
Howard
just
the
so
Duck.
fucking stupid and stuff that I think you'll find fun with it.
I
Listen,
do
guys,
think Adam would
please.
like it. Yeah.
All I know
Please,
about Howard the
guys.
Duck is that there's like duck boobs in it at one point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure.
that's
It was just
that's
really
how I
That's
remember it.
strange.
And there's a stop mo. And never mind, I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end. Anyways, guys, please, next month, Leslie James, I made the sacrifice that I voted for Playtime for you last
you.
month. Could you do me a favor and vote for Howard the
I
Duck
got
next
you.
month for me?
I got you.
And it also has everyone's favorite actor, the principal from Ferris Bueller, who never did anything
yeah.
super
No,
controversial.
he never did anything
Oh no, it's
wrong.
I was thinking
Oh,
Ben
Ben
Stein for some
Stein.
reason. No, it's
Yeah.
No, not Ben Stein, the principal.
Oh,
Ben
the
Stein was
principal.
the
Eugene
teacher.
Levy? Who was the principal?
no Jones. What's his name?
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Jones.
Oh.
Jones.
I was making a joke. He was
Oh, yeah,
arrested for
oops.
CP.
No, yeah.
Oof.
I
Yeah, he
I didn't
pleaded,
remember who played the
no
principal in that
contest.
movie. So who was he? A prominent role in Howard the Duck?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
like the villain, kinda.
Oh, cool.
It's complicated.
They also got the woman from Back to the Future lady that
Yeah,
played
Leah
like
Thompson.
Leah Thomas, who was like played Marty McFly's like mom that also tried to do the thing in the first Back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's
the
in
incest
the-
scene in Back to the Future.
Very tasteful.
I had to get ointment in my eye 3 times a
Oh,
day
That's
now.
fine.
Damn.
Well,
I've been sweating all day. I just finished because I'm at work right now and I had to stay until 5:30 because of like just to watch around the place, even though there's barely anybody here at the church and stuff.
mhm.
But I was sweating
Yeah.
like all day trying to clean up like because my job is janitor, so I just clean up this
yeah.
the church and stuff, and it was exhausting trying to get mop and clean toilets and all that fun stuff. But whatever, I got it done early, so I got to join this hangout kind of.
Well,
my
if there's
phone.
anything I've learned from Darman, it's to respect the janitor.
I was
That's
just about to
true.
fucking mention Darman, you bitch.
Or else
Good
the janitor
try.
will get rich and
Skill
flex,
issue.
and they'll flex on you, and you'll feel so
Are
bad.
you saying skill issue to me, Olivia?
Yes.
Hmm.
I have nothing.
Yes, I
got
am.
nothing. I got-
No, you
Huh.
don't.
No, you didn't.
So the guy Jeffrey Jones
Yes.
registered as like
Oh,
a.
no. Are
sex
you reading
offender.
what he did?
Well, yeah.
It's
I'm
pretty
just curious. Well,
gross.
because that was in
Like 2000.
2000, and it looks like he was
Yeah.
still.
Oh yeah,
doing
he
like
was still
some
getting work.
random voice acting
Mhm.
work and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so funny
Dr.
because like
Dolittle
pretty
2.
much every time the fucking production studios have to be like, we didn't know, we didn't look into his criminal record, we didn't know he had one.
That's very interesting.
So,
He
yeah,
was apparently. I remember he was part of like some Disney ride called like Alien Extraterrestrial thing that was like at Disney World
Oh,
for a little bit, but
yeah.
then they closed it down for the Lilo
Alien
and Stitch
Encounter.
ride.
Yeah,
Alien
the
Encounter.
really
Then they changed it to
awful-
Lilo and Stitch.
I was on that Lilo and Stitch ride. It fucking sucked.
Stitch's Great Escape.
oh, is
yeah,
it a new
you-
one or something?
It's not around anymore, but Stitch's
Oh.
Great Escape was this ride where it was like a replacement for Alien Encounter, like child-friendly version where it's Stitch getting
yeah,
out.
it was so much worse.
And
Yeah.
they have a bit where Stitch belches and you actually like smell the chili dog belch,
Oh,
and it was
God.
fucking disgusting.
I don't remember.
I hated
that.
it.
I'm pretty sure I wrote that in Disney World, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, me
You
too.
guys-
I ended up writing it and I fucking regret that bullshit.
2004. That's when it was up.
It was a dog shit ride, and I'm glad it's gone.
Was it even a ride? Like, did the ride actually move, or was it just like you heard sights
It
and
didn't
sound?
move really.
It was like a.
Yeah, that's what I figured
simulation,
based on the footage
like-
I've seen. The ride, well, not the ride, just the attraction as they call it, basically. I remember when I was at Disney like this was when I never went on Lilo and Stitch, but I remember walking past it and being weirded out by the poster, mainly because I just never grew up with Lilo and Stitch all that much. But I remember just thinking like I don't know if I want to go on that ride, even though and we never did really. So I guess I avoided trauma.
Boards of Cinema, what's up?
Well, just to let you know, I might have to leave this call soon because I have a class and I might not be able to show up at the watch along either because of that. You know, I've already seen Playtime, but just to
Sure.
let you know. And also, I guess my last question too for now is,
Probably
what did you
napping.
think of that Goat movie? Because I wasn't sure if you were gonna do a review of that. Like, I have no interest in seeing it.
I mean,
I'm not watching it
it's
either.
It was a movie.
fine. It's not like it's not great, honestly. What did I give it? Like a 4?
It
Yeah.
has something
Yeah,
like
no, I did give it a 4.
I was out the instant I saw the scene of like the little girl farting. That was like,
Yeah,
nope, not doing it.
that was
I hate that
just a
scene.
brief
I
part of the
hate that
movie,
scene.
to be fair. But
I know,
like,
but I hate that shit so much. Like, I
Yeah.
literally didn't watch
Like you.
fucking Bad Guys 2 either because of the fartflation scene.
Mm.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, don't put that shit in movies. You're fucking weird. Stop it. Get some help.
No, yeah, it was not good. It was kind of it's just very poorly written. There's weird, like, everyone drives a Mercedes.
Oh, of course. Of course. We love that.
There
So
was
it's like a
DoorDash
weird
product
Product
placement everywhere.
placement.
Like
Oh
literally
god,
at
the
the beginning.
DoorDash ad.
I at my theater they were playing a goat themed DoorDash ad right before the movie, and then in
Oh,
the
yeah,
actual
of
movie,
course.
DoorDash is literally in the fucking plot of the film.
I had to
So,
watch that DoorDash ad on every single Oscar short presentation. It sucked.
Yeah, it's like, if you're a furry and you just want to see some characters that you might like or whatever, and that's it, then watch it. But otherwise, it's like, it doesn't really.
the designs
It's a
were
very
good. That was the best part of
forgettable
it.
movie. It's
It's
not
The
really
very
designs of
something
those
for like.
characters were awesome, and then the rest of the movie, it's like good, great character designs in the pretty mediocre kids movie that will
Yeah.
probably not be remembered anytime soon. I mean,
It is
kudos for
very
trying in some areas, but it wasn't great. I
There's
like
some
Hopper more.
really,
Yeah.
there's some really,
Yeah,
really
Hopper's
funny
was
shots in the last scene of the movie, where there's like crowd shots.
Also,
it-
did you feel that the movie was going at 2 times speed? Because I felt that way throughout the whole movie. It was like the whole movie felt
No.
like it was on 2 times speed. Maybe it was just how I was watching it or something, but I felt like it went by way too fast in so many fucking scenes.
I was gonna say, there's
very
crowd
quick.
shots at the end that feel like they just like ran out of fucking money, like they blew it all on the lizard or something.
Lizard.
Because
Moto.
basically the context, I'm not gonna spoil it, I guess, but like the context is like, oh, there's a character giving a speech at the end because obviously it's just a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, don't
Moto-
spoil goats.
Oh yeah, no, it's exactly
Moto.
what you think it is. And then just like some of the crowd shots, it's obvious that like there's a lot of the same animation for like multiple characters, and the shot composition itself is such a weird. It looks like you're playing The Sims, and it happens like 2 or 3 times, and it's only in this scene at the very end, and it leaves like a really weird taste. Like just like what? Like they just had to get the movie out and couldn't put any effort into these shots. Like what the fuck? It's jarring. Like it's shocking. Like it's genuinely shocking.
But Adam, Modo is icon.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the animation budget went.
He was the best character of the movie, honestly.
By the way, did
I
you
liked
sorry. Did you see my Telegram message, Adam?
Which one? When should I look now?
So you had this moment in the Moana trailer where you recognized
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
lady
I
who
saw that.
played the grandma.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's literally the amusement therapist.
I knew it was. I knew it was
So
familiar,
funny.
For sure. I was like, I know that face from somewhere.
I just thought that was hilarious.
Joe, you have your hand raised. What's up?
Okay, I wanted to show off a physical copy. There's like
Oh,
a
shit.
limited edition of the original Saw movie.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
past its
Hell
20th
yeah.
anniversary.
Does it have a blood thing?
It has a hologram
Ah,
villain.
nice.
One of those.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
got a couple of physicals recently. I pre-ordered the Marty Supreme 4K recently, and I got that
Oh,
earlier than
nice.
everyone else did.
That's nice. It's even got a
That
little
was
booklet
cool.
here.
And then I am
Nice.
also I don't know. I posted this in your subreddit. Did you see the really expensive No Other Choice 4K that Neon is doing? Because I ordered that, and
How
it's shipping
expensive
in
is it?
October. $70.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What,
Yeah, no, I think I
what's-
did see that.
Yeah, what's the reason?
It looks really nice though.
Okay.
It's a really nice 4K. It has two cuts of the film: the theatrical and the extended cut. It apparently has
Yeah,
like
who knows?
3 separate commentaries and a bunch of
Nice.
documentaries and a whole
Yeah,
booklet of behind the scenes stuff. So it's like a really well done Blu-ray. But holy fuck, it's really expensive. But I bit the bullet and bought it because I want to own No Other Choice physically.
Does the Academy just
Yeah,
fucking
I'm still
hate
pissed at the
Park
Oscars.
Chan-wook?
They must.
Maybe.
Some
Yeah, they
people
have
were
to.
saying like,
It's
"Oh,
so
you didn't pay."
good.
Some people were saying, "Oh, you didn't pay attention. This is because he broke the SAG rules by like filming during a strike or something," which is a thing that happened. Some people are just saying like, "Oh, because he didn't know the rules or whatever." But
Okay.
like the movie was in the short list, so it's not like he was ineligible. It was
Yeah.
just the Academy chose not to vote for him.
Also about that thing, it wasn't that he shot footage; is that he was editing stuff he already shot before the strikes. And
That's so
And
fucking
people-
stupid. Then really, it's
but
it's
the-
really
But
that
the SAG
inconsequential.
strike, he's in South Korea. Like, does that
I don't think
count?
SAG even applies to him, would it?
Was it SAG or
I
something
think
else?
it's-
WGA, Writers Guild of
WGA,
America.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't SAG.
Yeah, I think he probably would be in W.
Okay, let's
Think-
see what the hell happened actually, because I'm
Yeah.
actually curious about this. I've only ever just heard people repeat the information, and I've never actually
Yeah,
tried to
this
look
is
it up.
news for me.
Park Chan-wook responds to WGA expulsion, saying, "I have never violated any rules." Well, let's see if I can get the full article. Got to do an archive link so that I can bypass the fucking paywall. Because fuck
Based.
that shit.
Nice.
Yeah, like
You
why
can
the
do-
hell would I? Anyway,
Yeah, so
let's see. Responded to his expulsion, saying he
Damn it.
denying he violated the union rules that forbade writing during the 2023 writer's strike. WGA revealed Friday that Park and Don McKellar had been kicked out for working on The Sympathizer, an HBO series based on the 2015 novel by blah, 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 blah. Park's company Moho Film issued a statement to Mail Business newspaper in South Korea on Tuesday, stating that the scripts for the show had been completed and the show had been shot when the strike began on May 2nd, 2023. At the time of the strike, The Sympathizer was in post-production, the company said. Editing does not constitute writing, so it was permitted under WGA regulations. Variety reported Monday that the dispute centered on conflicting interpretations of the WGA contract as it pertains to post-production. The WGA maintains that even things like cutting down a scene for time constitute, quote, writing services that are forbidden during a strike. The Directors Guild of America has advised its members that the WGA's position is incorrect, and they may be
Nice.
contractually obligated to perform such activities during a strike. Quote, while editing, the two received a proposal from HBO to change some of the settings, end quote. The statement continued. They held a brainstorming session to see if new settings could be implemented based on the footage. However, they were aware that new script writing was not allowed during the strike, so they did not rewrite or revise any of the existing scripts for any scenes. The new writing took place after the strike ended. According to Moho Film, a WGA trial committee recommended that Park and McKellar be given a private warning because the violations were unintentional and stemmed from a misunderstanding of their rules during post-production. However, in April 2025, the WGA board directors disregarded the committee's recommendation and expelled the two writers without specific explanation, the company said.
Oh, great.
So they might just literally hate him. At the
Yeah.
time, Park was in post-production on
Yeah,
Other Choice, which is set to debut later this month at blah, 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 blah. He continues to maintain his innocence. I have never violated any rules, Park said in the statement. I seriously considered appealing, but I ultimately decided not to appeal because I wanted to focus on no other choice, which was in post-production in Korea at the time. I couldn't afford to spend as much time as the hearing on an appeal, even though I can still write without being a union member. Under federal law, the expulsion has no impact on Park's ability to write a WGA-covered project. It does mean that he cannot vote in guild elections or be eligible for guild awards.
Stupid.
Yeah, so it's like a very vindictive.
This is a very
Yeah,
like
they
this
just-
is a technicality. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, so
This is actual bullshit.
it seems like he might not even have done anything wrong at
This
all.
doesn't.
I think that
This
would, like,
feels
make
like something they wouldn't
excuses.
even fucking do to like any other like prime writer from the U.S. or anything.
They must hate
It
him.
feels-
They must hate
Yeah.
him.
There are other like, are you fucking like? Park is ineligible for that, but you can nominate Hamnet for best original score.
Well, he wasn't ineligible. He was in the shortlist. People
Even
are
so,
claiming
like, you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Who knows if it's from that or not? They could just be like, we don't like Koreans, because there was only one Korean movie ever nominated ever for anything.
Yeah.
For anything.
You know, it was Parasite, and I feel like
Um,
the only reason why Parasite was even nominated was because of how popular it was.
Oh yeah, no, that
And
like
which no other choice was
mean,
popular.
just
but
not
just-
as popular.
Yeah.
Not one that they couldn't ignore.
I mean, yeah, like Park Chan Wook, you know, like The Handmaiden or Old Boy, even. It's like that's kind of
The Academy is fucking racist.
Yeah.
Racist towards South Koreans.
Yeah, but they love to like.
They're
choose movies
racist in
that make them
general.
seem progressive. Like honestly, I have a fucking conspiracy that like all the recent movies is for just some sort of like, hey guys, we love like young adult filmmakers. That's why we voted for Nora, or like we like
I have no idea.
just shit like that. I feel like movies aren't actually being voted on because of their art or how.
Oh,
good
that's
they
true.
are.
That's always been the case, though.
Because then why the fuck would Green Book win?
If we're talking
I
about
think they
movies
were
that were
vindictive against Netflix on that one because
The Academy Board are just old fucking racist white people for the most
Yeah.
part.
right.
With dementia. Basically with
Mhm.
dementia.
I mean,
yeah,
it's to be fair. I mean, they still at least they gave the this year's Best Picture winner to a really good one with it one battle after another.
That's
so
true.
sometimes they get it right. So
Yeah.
take that for what you will. I
Every
mean,
once in a
but
while.
then again, F1 getting as many noms as it did definitely proves to me that it's like, yep, there's still like
F1
a
is
bunch of
Beating
old white
Sarat
people.
for
in it.
sound is a fucking travesty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I finally watched Sirach in the theater. Finally, I was
Nice.
really glad I
Or-
saved my
Hell yeah.
time
Yeah,
saw
or
in the
like,
theater.
it
It
was
was
just
worth
an
it.
accident. For like Best Picture Director too. I feel like that could have.
Absolutely.
Joe, was there anything else you wanted to say?
Well,
Also, Alabama Solution got snubbed.
yeah. In terms of like scummy, well, first I have to keep showing off the DVD here. That's part of here. This
Nice.
has about, so you could watch for either disc either the 4K, or in the other disc just the 1080p high definition presentation. A lot of special features on these discs, and a little booklet where it has basically the official photos of the film.
Nice. That looks
And
nice.
Yeah, it's really good bargain. I think this was about. I think I remember this being $100.
Do we
to
not have
buy
like
them.
a Saw 4K box set yet?
So is that
Which-
all the Saw movies, or
I
just
think
the
that
first
All
one?
the
exists.
movies? Yeah.
No, not on 4K, right?
Really?
No, I don't think so. No.
I think
Oh,
they
okay.
did. They finally
That's
did a
silly.
Nightmare on
Oh,
Elm
wait.
Street 4K. Oh,
Did they?
They should
Maybe
do,
they
They
did.
should do that with. Well, they should do it with Saw. You know. Saw
interestingly
was
enough, I
pretty-
think I think it was last year or the year before they finally did a Nightmare on Elm Street 4K collection of like all of them except for the reboot. Where
Yeah,
every
it actually
Yeah.
pisses me off.
I love Nightmare
And I'm
on
looking,
Elm
and
Street.
the only 4K collection that exists, it seems, is just the first one in 4K, and then also Jigsaw Spiral.
That's
and
fair.
then
Ew.
it doesn't even have the one after
What the
that.
fuck would you even
Not
be
even
watching
Saw X?
Spiral 4K?
Yeah,
What about
I kind of
Saw
like
X?
I want all of them in
Spiral
4K.
4K,
That'd be
cool.
nice.
I fucking hated Spiral.
2 through 7 don't exist
Spiral-
in 4K right now.
Spiral is such dog shit.
It's a
Spiral
bullshit
killed
movie.
Spiral killed Olivia's channel briefly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
I remember that.
Another great point that ContraPoints makes, well, she doesn't talk about Spiral, but like a point that she makes is that the Saw movies are, what makes them hard to watch is the fact that a lot of the victims, it's in the perspective of the victims and not of like them hurting people who are like bad. And I can't fucking stand Spiral because every single one of them, every single one of the victims is a fucking cop, and they are dirty cops, and they are bad people.
And they
How
go
am
out
I
of their way
supposed
to talk about how they were dirty cops too.
Exactly, and fucking the scenes are all terrible. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fucking blue. It's all like dark.
My tongue, my fingies.
My fingies, my tongue.
My fingies.
Man,
It
I
tries
can't
to do
remember
this
a single
stupid
thing about
see
that
no
movie.
evil bullshit, and it just completely like I feel bad for Darren Lynn Bowson a little bit when it came to the
No.
first.
No.
Not for Spiral. Not for
Okay.
Spiral.
That's
Let
like
me
an
let me
easy
be
no.
clear. Not for Spiral. For his early like 2, 3, and I think 4, right? He directed those 3.
Yes.
Um,
Why do
I
we
feel
feel bad
bad
for him about that?
Well,
He's
in
got
a
his
sense
he
that
got
there
his
was a lot of
paycheck,
like,
fuck it.
yeah.
Saw 2 wasn't even
A lot
supposed
of
to be a
what?
Saw movie. It was meant to be an original thing, and then like the studio turned it into Saw 2 at the last
yeah.
minute or
They
something.
did.
Sorry, what?
Well, Saw 2 was originally going to be another story by Darren Lynn Bousman, but then he and Lionsgate basically just turned it into Saw 2. So, yeah, they
It was going to
made
be
a lot
another
of
story,
Well,
but also
okay.
Saw. Like I'm confused.
The
I
thing
think
was
it was-
that after 4, so after 3, he wanted to make an entirely different. The idea was that if he directed the first 2, or 2 and 3, I mean, he would be able to make 4 into his own unique movie, and Lionsgate was not having that.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Okay.
it's kind of
'Cause-
like a Halloween Part 3.
yeah, because
Yeah.
as
type of
memory serves, I
situation.
remember Saw 2, like the script of Saw 2 was going to be another story, and then they just changed that and made changes for it to be Saw 2.
Do you have a source on the Darren Lynn, that thing you're saying?
Sure. Yeah, I can find it. Because I remember talking about this with my friend when him and I were doing our own podcast,
Mhm.
and we were reviewing every single Saw movie, and when we got to 4, I talked about it. So let me see if I can find it.
Also, while you're doing that, in terms when we were talking about scummy actors like Jeffrey Jones, look up another one. I think the name is familiar to some of you. Doug Hutchinson. It deals a bit with grooming. You might know him from like
Dear.
The X-Files and The Green Mile.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of that in Hollywood in general.
Yeah, well,
I've
he not
never-
only groomed this young he not only groomed the young girl, he even married her later on.
There's also John Derek. Fucking
Derek.
John Derek was in the 10 Commandments, and he also directed a bunch of shitty movies, including Ghosts Can't Do It, and
Yeah, also known as Trump's first ever movie role.
oh yeah, Trump was in it. Yep. And he literally like groomed Bo Derek. And the entire plot of Ghosts Don't Do It is him like living in Bo Derek's head rent free long after dying, and then like possessing the body of a guy. Like she has to kill someone so that he can possess her body, his body, and then fuck her again. It's a vile fucking movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Vice, your hand is raised. What's up?
Oh, so it seems as though at the moment you have 9 films you've given a 10 this decade.
Sure.
I'm kind of just like if you want to just round up like the top 5, you would say at the moment.
I'd need the list of what those are. Let's see.
I'm trying to find it.
I can probably pull it up. But I don't. We'll see. But
Okay.
like, I don't know if I can have them sorted at the moment. Really.
Well, not sorted, but like I would say like rounded to like 5, I guess you could say.
Well, I don't know if I could do that. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll find out. How do I find these ratings? Stupid thing. Okay, hold on. And then sort by. All right, I can filter. There we go. So release year from 2016 to now?
No, just 2020 from.
Oh, from this decade. Okay,
Yeah,
not the
from this
past 10
decade.
years.
I think I know the ones already. I'm thinking of ending things. Tar, Poor Things. What's the other one? The Substance, Hundreds of Beavers, No Other Choice, Nirvana, the band that showed the movie, one battle after another. And there's like maybe one other one I'm missing.
Tar, if you didn't say
Yeah.
it.
We
That
Poor
might be my
Things.
I
favorite.
already
this
said
decade.
no. I
said Tar.
Okay. I was searching the thing, so I didn't. The Substance, The Brutalist,
Oh yeah, The Brutalist. That's what I was thinking of. That's the one I was missing.
One Battle
Brutalist is
After
amazing.
Another, No Other Choice,
Nirvana the
Nirvana the Band, The
Band.
Show, the Movie, War of the Worlds,
Yep,
Ah.
definitely.
Cade, The Tortured Crossing, Neil Breen 5 film retrospective documentary.
Oh, that was this year? I guess
That was
so.
2020.
Wow.
That was a COVID thing, I guess. Well, let me think. Things that are there for sure would be, I'm thinking of ending things in Tar.
Yeah. I mean, Tar, I think, might be my favorite this decade so far. Just saying.
I like Tar. It's a bit on the slow side, but I like it.
Yeah, I could watch it anytime for me, anyway.
I love Tar as well.
When
I'm glad I watched that.
If you watch it for a second time, you're doing a re-Tar.
Okay.
You're very funny.
Also, Tar has
Adam.
like
I
one of
know I
my
am.
favorite endings of the decade. Like I think the ending of Tar is legitimately like up there as like one of the best endings of any movie. Really, I love
Oh,
that
hell yeah,
ending
yeah,
so
it's great.
much.
Yeah.
The ending of
it's
Tar is
pretty good.
very funny.
It's just Kevin Spacey tap dancing in Israel.
basically.
So, I
No Other
looked
Choice, I
into-
feel, is going to be
But what
in the top
about
5 for sure.
what about when Kevin Spacey gets to be in Cool Cat?
What?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't even seen that. Oh wait, no, that was from the computer screen. I haven't even seen the new Derek thing that people were sending me. Remind me
Yeah,
to.
Derek did a video.
I gotta put that on my list. I gotta remember. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, he even managed to like accidentally leak his fucking cell phone number. And I
Yeah.
had to contact him and tell him to remove that. And
Very
it was like his
noble.
personal
with,
cell.
Cool Cat and Kevin Spacey?
Oh yeah, on the same monitor where you could see his email, you could see an email directed towards Kevin Spacey trying to get him in the new Cool Cat movie
That's
to like
amazing.
rehabilitate his image.
So what?
Yeah,
like asking to be a Cool Cat stops school shooting.
Yeah, stops the school shooting. He wants Kevin Spacey in it.
I mean, that would rehabilitate Kevin Spacey's image in my mind.
I mean, he needs to start
Okay.
somewhere of his like career.
I think it's the logical progression of where he should go next.
Yeah.
Shout out to that really funny copyright claim I got that YouTube didn't even bother trying to honor.
You can find it in the Saw 3 and Saw 4
So,
section. for-
yeah. What does it say specifically? If I don't want to.
Yeah, you're good. After Saw 3, Bowser announced that he would not direct another Saw film, so that he'd be able to do his Project Repo. Despite that, Bowser was meant to do it because there was a gap of time where he'd be able to do it, and Lionsgate basically made him like, all right, well, you got time to do it, so go do it.
Okay, well, that doesn't imply that he was going to
No,
make a different.
I was
okay,
trying
that
to
could have been a
find,
misinterpretation.
because I remember watching interviews where he said something like that, but I just
Okay.
can't find it. But
well, maybe it's a. I mean, maybe he said that somewhere, but also maybe there's like a. You're maybe mixing it with because he had like an unmade version of Saw that he pitched that was like going to be somewhere between Saw 8 and 10 or something. So maybe it's maybe it's the same as that.
It might
like
be.
there's a Saw movie he didn't make that he wanted to make, but I don't think it was
all of this like
I don't think it was within Saw 4.
Is like 2 decades old, so it's like hard to like really narrow
Sure.
it down.
Beth, you have your hand raised. What's up?
Okay,
Hello.
2 things. First of all, if I can find my Slipknot shirt. I have a Slipknot shirt that I got recently.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Very
Make it pull the sides a bit so I can see the image better. Oh, nice. That's dope.
Yeah, I like Slipknot. Also, The Crow is one of my favorite movies. You can see the poster for The Crow in the background.
Oh, actually, I haven't
Crow.
seen that yet.
You never
You
seen
should.
The Crow?
It's a fucking movie. Don't watch the remake or shitty.
Oh, of course not.
Oh yeah,
Also-
obviously not.
Yeah. Also, we brought up like defunct
Beth.
Disney rides earlier.
Mhm.
Nobody watched the remake. just saying.
Oh. Also, we brought up like defunct Disney rides earlier. There was one for Dinosaur 2000, which we watched in Olivia's server recently.
I did because of my fucking Disney-a-thon that I've been working on recently,
no.
and
Yeah, I used to watch that a lot, but that's like
I've just been so busy.
I watched
to...
Dinosaur 2000 once as a kid.
Oh,
and then
say-
yeah,
never
it,
again.
I don't know, like I love dinosaurs, so it was just something that like I would put on and like
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there
like
was
the
a
plot was
defunct.
just like
Sorry.
very paper thin, and I thought it was just like more into the dinosaur part. Anyway,
You
go
ever
on,
watched
Beth.
Yeah, it's one-
Defunct Land, Beth?
No, it's one of the most dull movies I've ever seen. By the way, I didn't like it at all. Also,
Yeah.
there was a defunct Disney ride at Disney Animal Kingdom for Dinosaur, which was originally named Countdown to Extinction in 1998.
Countdown
Also,
to
there's
Extinction, sponsored by McDonald's.
Yeah.
The original ride was
I'm
sponsored by
loving it.
McDonald's, literally in the ride name, like literally at time Countdown to Extinction, sponsored by McDonald's. That was the original name of the ride for a while, which was funny.
That's what we're trying to do with every place.
Oh right.
We
there's
want
also,
everything to say sponsored by McDonald's at the end.
There's also
But
an
yeah, I
American
was just
Idol
gonna say-
experience. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Beth, you
There's-
should watch Defunct Land. I think you'd love his content.
He's
He
great.
I
talks
should
about like
honestly. I'll take a look.
fuck. Damn it.
You okay?
Yeah, she just died. It's okay.
I almost had him. I'm just mad. Sorry.
There's also the American Idol experience, which was at Disney Hollywood Studios. Never heard of that.
Yep, Defunct Land covered that one. I recommend watching.
I've
that
actually
video.
been on one of the rides he covered. I've been on the Garfield boat ride that he
Oh my
covered.
god!
Oh, nice.
Did
Sorry,
any
where is
couples
that?
make out in front of you?
Yeah.
No, but it did smell pretty bad in the ride,
I
so
can
that's
imagine.
I would
for what it
imagine.
is. So I've been on that ride, believe it or not. Because I don't live that far away from Kennywood, and we would go there. Because I live in like that general area. I don't live in Pittsburgh. I live in Kearst, Ohio, and stuff. But I live in like it's like a 2-hour drive, maybe a 3-hour drive from where I'm at. So it's like pretty easy to get to Kennywood. It's not open right now because it's like it opens up in the summer mostly. But I have actually been on the Garfield ride before it got taken down and stuff. And it was bizarre because like all the animatronics just didn't work. There were all the eyes on the Garfield comic strip parts were completely blacked out. The lighting was terrible. And the boat went like 2 miles an hour. So I've been on that ride. I just figured I mentioned that because it's a fascinating experience that I've been on a piece of history that no longer exists.
That sounds great.
There's also Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
I've been on that one.
And did Defunctland ever cover that one, Olivia?
Not to my knowledge.
No, but another channel did called Yesterworld, and they did a history on that if you want to check that out.
Oh yeah,
So,
Yesterworld. They made a great Kimba video.
There was a Bug's Life
Beth,
attraction.
your hand is still raised. Was there
Oh shit, sorry.
another thing? Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to check because I got a pee, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
BRB.
It's fine.
So I remember a while ago I was watching Olivia do a stream. I can't remember if she was just either gaming or working, but she was watching the Defunct video on it was like about a ton of kids who would pretend to do jobs at a
The
simulation.
City of Children.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Child City thing. Yeah, that
Yes.
was bizarre.
So I did one in Pennsylvania, or around that area, around Scranton, called Biztown, which he does cover in one section, and it was very, very different. There was no driving cars, unfortunately. That would have been sick. The job I got was I was a phone technician, and it sucked because all I literally did was just take a box of phones, go to each place with the area, give them the phones, and then I did nothing else.
Lame.
And what made the experience, what truly made the experience terrible, even though it wasn't that bad, it was kind of fun, just living in a small town full of kids for my elementary school. Was that they had a radio station where you could request songs. And this being, I want to say 2011, the only song that was being constantly requested was Dynamite by Tio Cruz.
Oh yeah, that was a 2011 type of
Yeah.
time.
And it got so bad to the point to where one of the kids had to go on and announce saying, "Please stop requesting Dynamite by Tio Cruz."
That's funny.
Over the phone,
funny.
because everybody would, since everyone had phones, it would call the radio station, and I think it got to the point to where the staff members were tired of listening to it, so I think they asked one of the kids queuing the song, so hey, can you just not cue that song?
Another
Yeah.
ride I would like to mention that I didn't go on, but my dad did when he was younger. That Cedar Point indoor roller coaster, that was I forget the name of it, but the Funklands did a video on it a long time ago that was
Mhm.
indoors, and it was at Cedar Point, and it was a cheap knockoff of Space Mountain, but just really shitty and not worth going on. What was the name of it though? I can't remember the name of it, but it was my dad said that he hated it when he was younger, which is rare for kids of it when he was younger and stuff. So take which, but I remember Defunct did a video oh, I remember this, and then that my dad talked about how it was the worst ride he's ever been on, basically. But and then it got replaced by a pretty awesome roller coaster called Gatekeeper. So that at least happens.
Mm. Yeah, the only
So-
dark ride I remember being on was, and I apologize, Beth.
Gatekeeper, Girl Bosser.
The only dark
Gaslighter.
ride I've ever been on was the Hershey Park, making up a company sort of dark ride where the beginning is a bunch of 3 singing cows, and you go through looking at a factory making a bunch of chocolate. So that was pretty cool. But then they ruined it and replaced it with a light shooter game that was full of terrible CGI Reese's. Which
I'm very picky
is my
on
favorite
God.
candy.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. No, I'm very picky about rides. I for some reason I just don't like most thrill rides because you know how when you're on a roller coaster you always get that big drop and you get that weird stomach feeling. I never liked that, and that's why I barely go on roller coasters pretty much. But so that's why when I was at Disney World a few years
Shit.
ago, I just did all the non extreme rides. I did the Toy Story ride. I did the Millennium Falcon ride. I did what was some of the other ones I did? I really liked Soarin' when I was there. I really liked the because I was at Epcot, and Epcot was kind of fun, although weird and stuff. And then
I
the
got a
weirdest ride I
Lucario
think I've ever
plush at
been.
Epcot.
A what plush?
A Lucario plush at Epcot. I
Oh,
don't know
there's
why
some
they sold
Pokemon stuff.
those. Yeah, it was weird.
Which is funny because
I'm-
Nintendo and Universal are doing the collab, not Disney and Nintendo.
I don't have that plush anymore, unfortunately.
You think they sell Pokemon stuff at Epcot?
Yes!
Okay, now I'm interested. If they sell Pokemon
Congratulations.
stuff at Epcot.
Thank you. That took a while. I've
Yeah.
beaten this
Sorry.
boss before. I don't know why I
Was
sucked
that
at
all
him this
stream?
time.
Because I just been watching you play that quite a while.
I
Yeah,
can barely
I'm
see
just-
any of the screens because I'm on my fucking phone for once instead of my laptop.
Yeah,
but
I'm just doing the Dead Cells like Dracula fight. I just beat it.
Nice.
Also, Olivia, guess how long Stitch's Great Escape lasted for?
I don't remember.
13 years.
Hmm.
It was lasted from November 16th, 2004 to January 6th, 2018.
I mean,
It was a bad ride.
I mean, the Garfield ride that I mentioned earlier lasted like 15 years, so it lasted a
Pompous
while.
Dracula outfit.
The dinosaur ride lasted for like 26 years. No, wait. 1998. It was first built in 1998, then it was renamed to Dinosaur because it came out in the year 2000. Yeah, it lasted for like 28 years.
They're replacing it with an Indiana Jones ride now, or it's like an Encanto ride. I forget which one is getting replaced it with, but it's getting replaced with one of those
Encanto.
franchises.
Great.
Yeah, I'm on the Wikipedia article right now looking at it. So yeah, is Indiana Jones ride going in?
They also just what's sad is that like they got rid of Muppet Vision 3D and they're replacing it with like a Monsters Inc. roller coaster, I think, pretty soon. So, which is unfortunate because my mom loved Muppet Vision 3D and we would always go on it every
funny
time we did Disney.
because they got rid of the other Monsters Inc. ride, and it's funny that they're replacing it with something
There
else.
was a Monsters Inc. ride that was a replacement for a ride called Superstar Limo. And it was literally the entire point of Superstar Limo. It was all animatronics of like fucking D-list celebrities, like fucking Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, that's so fucking Rosie O'Donnell.
It was so embarrassing.
That's funny. And what's interesting is that they're retheming. They got rid of for Rock and Roller Coaster. They got rid of the Aerosmith theme or going to replace it with Muppets because I think one of the singers in Aerosmith was like outed as like a groomer or something. So now they're replacing it with Muppet themes.
Steven Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not surprised. What is
Tommy
called?
Tallarico's
Didn't they?
cousin?
Are you eating something, Olivia?
What did you say, Olivia?
Tommy Tallarico's cousin?
No idea. I think all of us are too young to know.
Olivia, you said you have been to Disney World, right?
Yep.
Okay, have you been on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin or anything? Wait,
Nope.
no. It was closed in 1990. No, wait. Closed in 2004. No, 2024.
What?
I don't
No,
know
the
that
Buzz
one.
Lightyear ride's still. No, that ride's still up. They didn't get rid of the Buzz Lightyear space ride. I at least I don't remember them getting rid of it. I think that's still going on. But then again, I when I was at Disney last time, we didn't do Magic Kingdom. We did Hollywood Studios, and then we did Epcot, and then that's all we did. Also, we did downtown. Well, now it's called Disney Springs, but it was like, but we did that, and that was kind of fun. They had a Planet Hollywood at Disney Springs, and we ate there, and it was fascinating because it was felt like a relic. Although although it did just turn into like a Disney like product placement thing because all they were playing on the big screen was just like music videos and various Disney songs. Like, oh, they played Let It Go. Oh, they played the Moana song and stuff like that. So it was kind of lame and stuff. And the food itself was not that great. It was just like the type of stuff it's no different from stuff you would get at like Applebee's.
The only Disney thing I've ever been on was the Disney cruise. I can't remember when this was. I remember it was 2008.
My dad hates cruise ships, so I've never been on one.
Ride.
I've never been to Disneyland or Universal.
My family
never been to Universal either.
I've been to both, and I was unfortunately on the fucking Poseidon Adventure when that was still a thing.
Oh,
Poseidon
Yeah.
Adventure. Hold on.
It was this really dog shit ride. If you watch, there's like a highlight on my channel, where Adam is talking about his vacation. I don't remember the name of the highlight. But like,
Sorry for the
he
wait.
went on it and he was talking about how fucking lame it was, and
Poseidon's
I
Fury.
felt so vindicated because it was such a dog shit ride. Welcome back, Adam. We're talking about the fucking Poseidon ride from Universal.
Poseidon's Fury.
Your
Oh.
favorite.
Poseidon's
I
Fury.
remember being on that.
Yeah, no,
ride.
that was dumb.
Yeah.
It was dog shit. I was
That's
on
terrible.
it, and I felt so vindicated that you also hated it.
Look, I've never been to
That's bad.
Universal, so I can't really make any judgments about how any of the rides go. I have a friend who like goes to Universal every year, specifically for Halloween Horror Nights, because they just love haunted house stuff. So but at least they seem to have fun with it, basically. But I've never actually been to Universal. We were gonna go like one year, coincidentally, the year that the Harry Potter ride opened, and we
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't go because like my mom was like, we're gonna wait like 8 hours to go on the Harry Potter ride, so we went to Disney instead.
Yeah, they were
So I guess,
spoiling the
but
Harry
either
Potter
way, I dodged a
thing.
bullet. So take that for what you will. Maybe I'll go to Universal someday, but right now I'm not. My vacation plan. I'm not go. My vacation plans here are already set. It's basically go to something Detroit, go to like a Michigan place in June, and then go to TIFF again in September. So that's what my plan is for the rest of the year. But anyways, I actually have to get going. So I
Sure.
have one more thing I want to ask
Let's see
before.
Yes.
Just a quick thing I wanted to ask. Did we talk about Project Hail Mary yet already?
I mean, briefly,
earlier?
there's not that much to say, is there?
Project Hail Mary? What's that?
It's the
a
new movie
Lord and
that it's a
Miller.
normie masterpiece.
I think I just wanted to go over like some of my feelings on it and why I just didn't like it nearly as much as everyone else does. Is that
Sure.
it felt way too long. It felt
Yes.
like it's weirdly overly positive in my opinion. Like I don't know if I've ever felt that way with a movie where I usually like it when some movies are positive, but it just felt like a bit overly positive in so many
vibes.
areas and overly sentimental in a lot of areas. So and
Sappy.
it felt way too sappy, and I felt like if I really wanted to watch like a movie about hope, I would just rewatch the Superman movie that just came out last year. That felt like the
Yeah.
perfect aspect
sure,
of
yeah.
like being hopeful and also being a really good movie. And not to say this movie was bad. I gave it a 5 initially, but then I raised it to a 6 because the more I thought about it, the more like there were some aspects I liked about it, but it still wasn't great. And I think the biggest takeaway I got from it was the fact that I think Lord and Miller work way better when A, they're writing their own scripts because they didn't write this film, they just directed it.
Oh.
And B, their ideas work better when they're in animation. Whereas, not to say Project Hail Mary looked bad, it looks pretty good, all things considered. But
Mm-hmm.
I just did not connect with Project Hail Mary as much as I did with other Lord and Miller projects. Whereas I'll always go back to Spider-Verse, I'll go back to Lego Movie or Cloud Chase of Meatballs, but their live action stuff like the 21 Jump Street movies and now this, I'm just not as into. But I just wanted to get my thoughts out there because it was an interesting concept. And I know you probably talked about it on Sardonicast and stuff, so take that for
Mhm.
what I keep saying that. I don't know why. I just it's just something I just keep popping up. But I have to leave now because I have to get back. But I'll
Sure.
be back for the playtime watch along.
Oh, nice.
And guys,
Okay, cool.
please vote for Howard the Duck next month when I
I
recommend
got
it
you.
for the
I
Patreon
got you,
Hangout
man.
thing.
I got
That's
No.
your
I did
duty.
last
You
month.
better do it,
No
okay?
promises.
Got you.
Anyways,
I voted for
okay.
it last month. I
Yes,
will
and you got to
for it
vote next
again.
month or something like that. Okay, I'll see you. Bye bye now.
No
Bye.
problem.
Thanks for
Bye.
joining.
Bye.
Bye,
See
VC.
Yeah,
ya.
I was just gonna say I actually did go to like the Harry Potter segment of Universal back before I knew Rowling was like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And
mean-
I definitely had mixed opinions. Some of it was good. I liked the pumpkin juice. I thought that like tasted pretty good. I kind of want to find like a mimic recipe or something of that. The
Pumpkin
butterbeer
juice.
sucked. The rides
Damn.
were kind of hit or miss. I got jump scared by a giant spider.
Uh-oh.
It
I mean,
As you
that's
do.
in the second one, so
It had some good production though. It was a very like well made part of the park.
mhm.
I mean, it's like one of the more recent things they built there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. That's probably
part-
why.
Yeah, it's like it's like one of the only fucking modern things. Like,
Yeah,
it's one of
I
the only
was-
things in the park from the past like 40 years.
Correct. Yep.
Apparently in Starbucks, there was like a secret menu item which was butterbeer at Starbucks. I've heard of that. I've saw it in like a
Butterbeer?
Johnny Gilbert video or something.
The butterbeer at the Harry Potter world was literally like club soda with like a buttery foam. I'm not saying it
So
is
it's not-
club soda. I'm saying it tasted like club soda. There was no flavor to the actual liquid. It was so
You know-
bad.
Just wonder if the Starbucks one was any better.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I was always thinking like it would taste like butterscotch. Like when I was reading the books or anything, I was just like, oh, butterbeer or like butterscotch. But yeah, it was not quite built when I first when I went there in like 2010 or so. So I was like, I want to go there, but I don't know. I guess it's you know.
Yeah. You know what Harry Potter shop would be awesome in real life is the sweet shop, Honeydukes, I think it was called.
I think they had something like that
Yeah.
at the park. The park did do its best to like recreate like the actual like movie shit.
Yeah.
But-
If you had to pick like one of the films that's the best, that has any kind of like merit, what would it be?
The third one?
Everyone,
Yeah.
honestly.
I see a lot of people. I showed my stepmother the third one.
I don't want to.
They're all forgettable.
I don't. I like all of them, but for
Okay.
different reasons.
Yeah, I enjoyed.
I'm just very nostalgic for them. That's about it, and I
Yeah,
still
same.
appreciate them, even though I hate J.K. Rowling. Also, nobody watch the new HBO show, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got
I
you.
saw the trailer on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was
Pluribus? You mean Pluribus?
No,
We're
Talking
not-
about Harry Potter.
Harry
No.
Potter.
Oh, right. I didn't know there
Pluribus
was
is great. I love.
Yeah, there's like a
Pluribus.
new TV show. Also, I want to apologize for like freaking out on stream, Adam.
Oh, it's okay. I was, like, if there's a thing like that in the future, it's probably
I
best
sh-
to
I
have
should
that
warn you.
conversation in DMs.
I thought about saying it beforehand, but I didn't know if I wanted
That's okay.
to. It's just, it's one of those things where everyone on my timeline was just like, if you consume this, you're like a bad person and you support her. And it kind of had me freaked out because I didn't want another big like controversy kind of thing.
No, I mean, it'll be, no one's going to care that I watched the trailer and said
Probably
I'm never
not.
going to watch the show also.
So
I don't
what
think
do you
anybody's going to care.
I should have kept
And if
my
they care,
cool.
then who gives a shit? Like, I'm literally
know.
like, oh yeah, I hate trans people so much.
I was gonna-
I
Who
should have
cares?
kept my cool. I just
No, it's okay.
It's one of those things where the Rowling thing just gets me so wound up
I understand.
because I used to be a super fan and like it's just such a fucking sore spot is
Mhm.
all.
No, I get it.
I was only on the stream for like a few minutes. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Beth.
sorry.
Did you say you were leaving or?
No,
What were
I
you saying?
was gonna say that I was on Olivia's stream for a few minutes. I didn't
Okay.
see her freaking out, and I just got
Okay.
concerned.
Oh, it's
It
fine.
was in chat. I was just telling Adam like don't react to it, which I probably shouldn't have said.
I'm sorry for interrupting again.
It's all good. Nico, your hand has been raised. What's up?
2 questions. Would you ever watch a film from any Sardonicast host by someone as a spite recommendation where you rage quitted a film like last time, like for example, Bullet Train?
I would have to. I would have to.
Okay.
I'm not going to
And,
refuse a recommendation from the podcast unless it's like physically impossible to watch it or something.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on the impending Paramount Warner Brothers Discovery merger?
It's shit, and yeah, like just I don't know, everything just moves in one direction and it's bad and
Corporate
it's
consolidation is
unsurprising.
horrible.
Yeah, I don't have any, like, it seemed like out of the two, Netflix probably would have been the better option.
Yeah.
But who knows? Like maybe nothing will change. The one notable thing for me is Rehearsal season 3 is like in production right now, and
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Nathan Fielder definitely called Paramount a bunch of Nazis, and
Nice.
so that'll be
They are.
interesting because, like, theoretically they'll still release it, but hopefully, I think if it got to the point where like they were threatening to like not release it or trying to shelve it or tax write off it, I think Nathan's the type of character that he would find a way to like get it released in some form,
Yeah.
and that he
Maybe.
wouldn't care about like the legal consequences, and there might not like I think he's savvy enough that he'd be like, well, actually, in this thing, he releases like a long review of it where like every frame is like technically it's still fair use if even if it's unpublished, although that is one factor to consider. You never know. I think it'll probably just be released just fine. They care about the bottom line, and if it's a show people watch, then, you know, maybe they won't have like a weird personal grudge.
I know what your favorite song is now, Adam.
Oh,
I'm Not Okay, I Promise.
no.
It's a great song, okay?
It's a pretty no, yeah, it's great.
I promise.
Yeah,
I
no, it's up there
Yeah, because
for
of his haircut.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, I like My Chemical.
9/11.
Yeah, I like
caused the
their
hard way.
What?
I like their previous album better.
Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Wait, I'm Not Okay. Was that on the second album?
Yeah, it was.
No, that was on that. No, that was on that.
Yeah.
Was
Wasn't
that the
Black Parade
Three
was
Cheers?
2006.
was that on Black Parade? The I'm Not Okay.
No.
No,
That
it
was,
was
I'm
Three
pretty
Cheers
sure
for
it was
Sweet
on Three
Revenge.
Cheers.
Okay, well then that's the album that I like. Yeah.
I like the Black
No,
Parade.
yeah, Black Parade had Teenagers. That's the one that I didn't like that much.
I never watched.
It's
I
not-
never listened to MCR.
Yeah, it's not like it's a weak part of the.
I was a Linkin
album,
Park
sure.
kid.
I mean, I was both,
Mhm.
and I still am.
Speaking of
I'm
Linkin Park, you
nostalgic
ever...
for those bands, Linkin Park and
Sorry.
My Chemical Romance. Sorry, Ben.
More like stinking fart.
Speaking of Linkin Park, Olivia, you ever listen to From Zero, their new album with Emily Armstrong?
No,
Some songs on it are pretty good, even though
I don't
Emily
I don't listen
yeah.
to them like nowadays. I do still somewhat like the older songs, but I don't really care that much about what they're up to now.
I do like The Emptiness Machine. That's a good song.
You're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hewlett fan.
Oh,
Your
thanks.
hand is raised.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was going to say, sorry I haven't been here for the last few months. There's a thing about that. I don't know what it is, but I've missed the last couple of streams because I don't get a push notification, strangely, from like the Patreon. So I've missed that. Is there any way?
Well, if it's not a notification in your Patreon app and you can't change the settings there, then make sure your email notification settings are turned on, because you should also be getting an email. And if you haven't,
I get like a notification in the past, very clearly saying that, hey, there's a new Patreon, and I have my phone pretty much on all the time. So okay, well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean to ask, what did you think of the whole Tourette syndrome situation? Have you done a video on that yet?
Yeah, no, we did a.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
No,
we
he
did a
did.
highlights.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, but everyone's a victim. And
it sucks that
it's
it
bad, and no one deserves for that to happen in either direction. And
my only takeaway, like the only villain in my eyes, is the BBC.
Yeah.
The Big Black Hawk?
Yes.
It's insane that they didn't censor it. It's gross that they didn't censor it.
Yeah.
Like, this didn't need to happen. this didn't need to be a controversy. It was so stupid.
Also, that they didn't fire Jimmy Savile or send him to jail.
Who?
My mum told me about that.
Jimmy
I don't.
Savile was like this, I think British like kids entertainer who
Yeah.
turned out
Victim of being.
Oh
post-mortem.
yeah.
Post-mortem,
Yeah.
he was exposed as a pedophile.
Because that's name sounded familiar.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
That's crazy to get exposed post mortem. That's like you kind of like won by the end of it.
That's like the
That does
Zodiac
happen
killer.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
there's people like Gary Glitter who, I don't know, they came down more hard on him, but like he's never.
Fucking Jew Wario.
Oh,
yeah.
Channel awesome.
Yeah, he died before all that controversy.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, on the Tourette syndrome, there are some weird people who are claiming that like it was partially his fault as well. Like he could have, like, I don't agree with this because of his condition. He could have just chose not to attended or found some way around it. Like he has to.
So stupid. I hate people who say that.
Yeah.
It's such an ableist perspective. It
Yeah,
disgusts me.
Yeah, that's like fucking insane. And then some people are making things idea like, oh, people are virtue signaling over it, the fact that they care more like blacks than they do care about Tourette syndrome people, which is just insane.
It's funny. It's funny that people decided to turn it into a racist versus ableist for no reason. Like things can both be bad at the same time.
Yeah.
This one's more important. What are you talking about? They're not even in conflict. You can say that it's bad, that both are bad.
Jamie Foxx had no idea what he was talking about.
Jamie Foxx saying stupid shit is nothing new.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Jamie Foxx says dumb stuff all the time, but not that dumb.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. Is Leonardo DiCaprio actually on the Epstein list?
Nice.
I haven't heard about him being on there, but he is often mocked for divorcing like his partners and then getting with people much younger.
I think it's breaking up, not divorcing.
Whichever.
Is he? I don't think he's constantly getting married.
You could be like, yeah, maybe I was thinking of Richard Dawkins, who was also on the Epstein list and was doing that.
I know Tar Lady was on the Epstein list. I can't remember her name.
Lydia Tarr, yeah.
Kate Blanchett, yeah.
She was probably.
Well, Lydia Tarr was also probably on the list.
I thought you were actually.
I mean, Lydia Tarr in the movie is
definitely would be.
a groomer,
she would
so...
definitely be on the Epstein list.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that would be
been
fun. Taking characters from movies from whether.
Hey, it all ties back to J.K. Rowling being on the Epstein list.
Oh, she definitely is. Yeah.
What a freak.
Oh, she literally called Epstein a dear friend post conviction.
And
Nice.
she let him watch a play of The Cursed Child as well. She invited him.
So, yeah, just a little something to always remember if you're arguing with, like, TERFs online. Remind them that their fucking saint is a goddamn pedophile.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I feel bad for everyone in the situation. I obviously feel bad for the main actor. Is the film itself any good? I swear. Have you seen it? Has anyone seen it?
No,
Which film?
I swear the movie.
But I haven't seen it.
I swear, the thing that the Tourette's guy made.
Libya, there's no. I'm looking up for the dear friend quote. I don't see anything.
My brother has seen. I swear.
That could be misinformation.
It's not. I know that she was on friendly terms with him. I don't know if she called him. Maybe she didn't call him a dear friend, but she was on friendly terms with him. That was proven.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, we can find that out.
I definitely heard it, but I don't know if like there was an official source.
Always look up primary sources.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought I did. Hold on.
It's okay.
I'm gonna look it up too.
Dude, one of these days, Adam's gonna slip up and not look up a primary source. I'm gonna get him on it.
Oh yeah, when I'm like when I'm just saying something casually and flippantly without it mattering. I mean, it happens to me too. I just there's things where I'm interested enough to try and. So there's Yeah, I'm looking at it's the Surfs posted an image where people are like cluing together how she like signs off in some of her tweets from like 2014 and 2016 with JX, like capital J lowercase x. And even though there are blacked out emails and names in the Epstein file, some of them are ended with literally that exact same like sign off thing, leading people to believe that that is her in the files, which would be very interesting, and I don't consider to be improbable even.
She did invite him to Cursed Child, I know that.
I did hear about that, but
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it unfolds. I'm hoping that we just get the full unredacted shit, because that's what the UK government's trying to like
that's never
legally like get.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll just happen, or if we're gonna just destroy the world with an Iran war first.
probably the latter.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, it's been a great run.
Well, the sooner the pedophile's out of office, the better.
Yeah.
The sooner all pedophiles die, the better.
Well,
So yeah, the cursed child thing is also up for debate. It's really
Is
just
it?
whether yeah. So like there are publications saying that he wanted to go and was refused entry at the door, but who knows if that had anything to do with her. He was sent tickets by the stage show's producers, but was turned away at the door, and who knows if she had any involvement in either the invite or the turn away at the door part. I'm willing to believe that those sign-offs in the fucking Epstein emails, JX, are probably her. But I'm not going to say that conclusively until we get the unredacted files.
So.
Right now, it's just a coincidence that kind of leans in that direction.
Yeah.
I like your shirt, by the way, Adam. Where'd you get it?
Oh, my shirt? Fuck, what is this website called? They do a bunch of they do a bunch of like movie related apparel, and it's clearly not licensed.
Have you seen Houseu, Beth?
No. Is it like a Japanese film?
Yep.
Yes. It's very unique.
Very weird,
Wait,
very surreal.
am I crazy?
Recommend.
That's how you spell house, right?
And not just 'cause there's a wolf on the cover.
What?
Yeah, people
It's
get
pronounced
mad if you
Houseu
say
in the
Houseu.
movie, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine to call it that. People get
thought you
weird
guys were
about
just
it for no
gaslighting
reason.
So weird.
Yeah, the pretentious dumb people like.
Olivia,
actually, it's called house. If you say,
But that's the voice that they do for people that pronounce it Houseu. So how do we know who actually has that voice?
It's technically house.
Olivia, are you sure you don't recommend
yeah,
that
what's
movie
that?
just because of the wolf on the cover?
What'd you say?
Are you sure you don't recommend that movie just because it has a wolf on the cover? Because that's what you did with Wolfenstein.
That's a cat.
In the High.
That's a cat.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a cat.
Kitty.
Also on the Fox, damn it.
That's what you said with Wolfenstein in the fucking High on Life Misery Monday. Because you wanted a game made of Wolfenstein.
Huh? First off,
You don't remember?
Did I? Oh right, I did do High on Life Misery Monday.
I'm trying to remember what the fucking name of the company
that was
is.
like Wolfenstein, but Wolfenstein with a werewolf on the cover.
I think
And
I
you
made
said
a
it went-
joke about that.
And you said it went
maybe.
hard. You said, please make this a real game. Just a werewolf shooting up a bunch of Nazis Yeah.
I'm sorry I don't have like a perfect memory of everything I've ever said.
Nah, I have the clip. Don't worry. I
Oh
have the
shit!
Olivia
clip. Don't
is-
worry.
Good for
Receipts.
you.
Oh my goodness!
Olivia
You
is
are-
got the
mostly
receipts.
either
You are
tired
held
or
to that
high
standard.
or both.
I got
Well, you
God.
were
on her
high.
streams.
You were high. I will say that.
Yeah.
I was probably high.
I remember the name. How did I pull it? I searched my brain for so long. Restricted VR. How do I remember that? Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so they have in their shop like a bunch of clothing. They have like things like for films that I like, but like they have a Synecdoche, New York hoodie right now.
Nice.
Oh,
But I just like,
shit.
and I will say that the 2 shirts that I got from Restricted VR are like really good quality shirts, like really comfy, like like they're not like falling apart or anything, and like yeah, they're really good quality t-shirts. But despite knowing about the Synecdoche, New York, like long sleeve and I guess it's a t-shirt too. Like I don't know if I love the design for that or not.
Can you post the link in chat?
Sure, yeah, I'll post the link.
Yeah,
Also,
I've
the
been
fact
needing
that
to get a new Houseu shirt. Mine's been falling apart. So
Also, the fact that Olivia wanted to keep Cornell in his werewolf form when she played fucking Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
Legacy of Darkness, Lords of Shadow is the shitty like reboot.
Nah, I'm sure it was Lords of
Ooh.
Shadow.
I'm looking
Legacy
at
of
the back.
Darkness was like an N64 game that
I
it
know.
wasn't
I'm just messing with you.
great, but it wasn't like the worst thing ever.
Well, here's the thing with this Restricted VR thing. Their Houseu shirt designs I loved.
Yeah.
Everything that they make, like I'm pretty sure like never goes back in stock ever, and it's like okay, once it's gone, it's gone. And then so I'm like a little upset that I didn't get the Houseu throw blanket if you go like 3 pages in, because that looks like it would have been fucking awesome. But
I think that's
one thing, the reason why I don't have the Synecdoche, New York shirt, I think, is because it's like, you know, with the back of that, and it's like, oh, okay, like his notes or whatever, like that's the implication. I don't think that that's taken from any kind of like production notes on the film, and so I kind of don't. I don't know if I'm a fan of like just a t-shirt company's interpretation of the types of notes that Caden Cotard would be writing, sort of thing.
That's fair.
But I'm very obviously hyper fixating on this thing. So.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I
I'm
don't
like,
really
yeah,
know if I
like
like this design or not.
yeah, like I think there's better approaches to the design here. Like they cover a lot of films that I love.
yeah. I'm
There's
liking
like
the
Magnolia
There Will Be
one. There's
Blood.
There Will Be Blood. What were you
Yeah,
saying?
that one looks cool.
Maybe
Yeah.
this would work better as like
I like the
a
those
hat or
Texas.
something.
Yeah. No, they've got some.
Something on a smaller scale, because something like a whole shirt with like a whole bunch of notes just feels really disorienting.
Yeah, no, they definitely made like a kind of unintentionally goofy, mildly pretentious Synecdoche design.
Oh shit.
Where
But you know, it's
I love the back of the house shirt you're wearing, because I saw that. It looks
yeah.
really cool.
oh, it's
I mean, if you're doing a Synecdoche design, you may
That's
as well
sick.
go pretentious. Ooh.
That's very sick.
yeah.
I like that
No,
there's,
both of the Houseu shirts are awesome. I have the
that there's a
tie-dye one
front
as well.
and back to,
Yeah, maybe
these
it's just
shirts.
dependent on whoever the artist they get to make those.
Yeah, I wonder.
And I'm wondering, I feel like maybe the
See,
person
oh,
behind
yeah.
the house is what you're looking
No,
at
I'm just
the
I'm
skeleton
reading this
again?
fucking dumb Synecdoche, New York thing. The at the bottom, and Charlie Kaufman is playing. God, shut up.
Oh,
Shut up. No, that's
that is
it.
the
Oh,
stupidest
God.
Yeah, I don't want
fucking
want
thing.
that.
Like, I hate when people say that, like, oh, and he's God, and the film, like,
What are you talking about? Yeah, when do they even reference the concept of a god once in the film?
never.
Actually, they do once in
But
one
they
mime.
say that for every
where he says
fucking film he's
says
done.
He does say the notes I receive from my God every day.
I'm on the
So
website
in the context of that line, then technically yes.
Dude, they should call me up. I'll make a better design.
Technically
the
that would
website.
be, but I wouldn't put that on a t-shirt design. It doesn't seem like central to the ideas of what the fucking movie is.
I'm on the
It doesn't seem
website
important.
that you linked, and this her shirt looks really cool. I've never
Mhm.
seen her, but you know,
Her's great.
I'm on the website looking at all the shirts.
I need to
Oh,
watch
this
it.
alien one.
Maybe.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Maybe as a
I started
concept-
watching her with family.
Oh no.
And ended up shutting it off.
Yeah, that's
because
fair.
I was with family, and it's like, oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean that's about as spicy as it gets, is like the
Probably,
the
yeah.
phone sex scene or whatever. I watched it in theaters with my mother and my brother.
But
I think they were in
what,
town or
what I
whatever.
think would be a good concept design for a Synecdoche shirt would be like the main character, and then the like a silhouette, and then the buildings going into the main character, and then you could have a Synecdoche, New York, and then on the back maybe some like references like fire or other things like that. Make it
There's a
very surreal.
billion better designs.
Yeah, just
that like
notes-
wouldn't. I
notes
feel
in
like
movies
that
feel so
specific design
boring.
is one that like has the greatest potential to like piss off fans of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Because
like,
all
what do
these
you?
all these other designs feel really surreal and much more like appropriate to the film.
Oh yeah, less messy.
Even has
Yeah,
music.
they do have
The Mandy shirt, I'm sad that it is sold out because I would definitely get that. I love
the which one?
Mandy.
Mandy. Oh yeah.
Twitter
Yeah, I will.
feed.
I do. These are good quality shirts. Both of the ones I have.
I guess it just really depends on which one you get.
Any other clothing websites you recommend? Because I'm always looking
Clothes.
for cool.
No, I don't have any that I would like strongly recommend other than ymsmerch.com. Oh,
baby.
Merch plug.
Oh
Sorry.
shit.
I had a lot of moments.
Hewlett fan, your hand is up, and also I need to start wrapping things up anyway. So we'll just go in order, starting with Hewlett fan
Okay.
for the final questions and comments, last call thing.
Okay, cool. What do you think generally of Blue Sky as a platform? You a fan? I'm very, very negative, honestly, about it. I think it's worse than Twitter somehow. I think it's extraordinary.
In which way?
I don't know how.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
In its own way, it's just like I've tried doing things like it is extraordinarily politically based. Like,
sure.
It depends on like who you follow.
That is true.
Like,
I did get called a Nazi.
Not
on
just
Blue
that,
Sky somehow.
I tried doing an experiment where I tried just finding like making a burner account on a new account, and I tried following the most milquetoast things I could, lifestyle, cats, pets, and I shit you not, for some reason the algorithm, I don't know whether it's pushed towards politics, I just specifically chose cats, and with my new account, the amount of photos for things that I'd get, like how many posts would I have to take before I got one post about cats, and it was like 20 posts all about Trump or something to do until I got a single cat image. I do not know why the site, it's like no wonder that close to half of them almost end up deleting their account. I don't see the site surviving into the 2030s at all.
Where's that statistic coming from?
I read it somewhere on some website or whatever. I'd rather get of someone who basically gave info about this, and it's true that the site is. I don't know about the algorithm, but I think something about accounts on Blue Sky are heavily unmoderated. It's obviously very, very pro porn, since there's a lot of like furry, which I heard whatever. But I think some going through the cracks. And it is a very, very politically active, and a lot of the people there are kind of want to be kind of angry about almost anything. And Blue Sky,
I mean, yeah, that's the nature of like the concept of Twitter and a Twitter clone. Like that's just like the whole point of short form social media quote tweet, whether or not you want to call it that, or post and repost or whatever, quote post. like the whole point of it is that you're giving bite-sized information without properly or meaningfully engaging in anything, and so things are going to be dumb and political and like it's the nature of the social media. Like if you want to have real conversations, you don't want to go on either of those websites.
Yeah, but just God forbid people want to like have clean stuff where they can talk about it, but just Blue Sky just seems to hack on to the stereotype of the really angry leftist who gets upset about politics all the time, and it feeds into that, making it worse and worse. And just the amount of accounts I've come across that just tweet the same like several talking points and get on up in arms about everything. Like I understand the Gaza situation.
Do you click on their accounts?
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of some of the discords that I'm in that have a lot of like very prominent like sort of furries who are very politically leaning, but like a huge amount of them are like that, and they get really angry to the point of like, I hate using the term woke, I think it's cringy, but they'll get massive dialogue pools about all the things you can't say in a specific video, and Blue Sky is just hyper concentrated that. I know there are good accounts that I follow that are just about memes, but I do not know what.
I mean, I just want to make sure that whatever you're doing, like you're not interacting with or clicking on the things you don't want to see. Otherwise, it's just going to feed you more.
Well, no, I didn't. I sort of did it as a sort of an experiment to just see what the kind of the algorithm pushes to you, and I was just stunned. I just wanted to see what account, if I made an account where I just wanted to talk about like cats or the most benign bullshit.
Do you have an account that's not that?
No, yeah, of course.
Was that like your second? Okay.
I just wanted to test to see how the algorithm would work in the favor, and it would push things. And yeah, like I said, the first 20 images were just fucking asinine shit about politics, and one image of a cat. Like this is what they push towards new users. I can kind of see why lots of people end up deleting it, so just it feeds into that, which I don't know.
It's always better to limit your social media. By the way, I'm back. Sorry, I know that I said I would leave, but then I came back anyways.
Yeah,
but,
we're doing final questions and comments.
Yeah. So I guess that's my just take on that. I guess
I'm at home now, but I'm still on my phone because I don't want to go on my computer.
Sure. Yeah, we're just doing the final wrap up.
But yeah,
a lot of leftists just left Twitter to go to Blue Sky because Twitter was overrun by Nazis. That's why it's so hyper political.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, I hope it gets better. Maybe not. I guess the only other thing I got to ask, did you see One Battle After the Other, and did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. I've talked about it in. I just did the Oscars video. Yeah, I've talked about it a lot.
Oh, would you put that in your top 5 of the decade?
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I loved it too. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I like the sort of unique pro-war messages that it actually gives. I thought, yeah.
Did you say pro-war?
Well, I mean, it's not. No, not. I don't know the messages that it was trying
pro-revolution?
Pro-revolution, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank God. No.
I mean, yeah, but it's the politics didn't seem like the point of the movie.
It felt like a backdrop, kind of like a salad dressing.
We don't need to get into too much detail about this because I'm trying to wrap this up, and this is the first of everyone's final questions.
Okay,
so.
I guess I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
Olivia?
No comment.
Okay, Beth? You're muted. Beth, you need to unmute.
I think you should definitely watch this movie, Adam. It's one of my favorite movies, and I only knew about it like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's the same guy that did the
Gods of Egypt.
Dark City. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. By
yeah, no, it's been on my list for a while. I just haven't had the.
I'm not kidding. By the way,
mindset or mood or
Gods
whatever.
Of Egypt.
Yeah.
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 You mean Gods of Egypt or?
No, yeah, Gods of Egypt, not Prince of Persia.
I also have some
Prince of Persia.
What?
This is the first pressing.
Prince of Egypt, Gods of Egypt, Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Okay. I was so confused by all of that. Okay, thank you.
Did I say Gods of Egypt? Was I the one that said that?
Well, is it what movie are we talking? Is it the animated one or no?
No, it's not.
Okay,
it's
then Gods of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, what were you saying, Beth?
I have a lot of CDs. I know you love music, and I love music too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first pressing of one of the U2 albums, the only one that I've really ever listened to from 2000. All That You Can't Leave Behind, one with Beautiful Day on it. This was my first album I ever had.
Nice.
Hot fuss.
What do you think of that album?
I don't
I
know if
like
I've
it.
listened to the whole thing, but I do like some tracks from it.
Yeah, there's some
Also,
bangers.
pretty obscure one.
Classic.
Oh, those have
No, that's
bangers
classic,
too.
yeah.
And also,
Oh,
Nice.
hell
like-
yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Kumail.
Oh,
band.
sick.
Nice, nice.
and also a few more.
Nice.
Rage Against the Machine, and also White Pony,
Hey,
and
Hey.
Slipknot, and In Utero.
hell yeah, hell yeah. It's a good collection.
Nice.
My dad likes Nevermind, but he doesn't like In Utero for some reason.
Mm,
Yeah. I see that.
that's perfectly fine.
I never seen the dark.
I think I found Deftones because I just saw the album cover and I was like, White Pony, and then I listened and I was like, I like it.
Yeah, I like Digital Bath. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
yeah,
ever
that's a
make
good
any
album.
music or movies, make sure you have a horse somewhere in the title so Adam will watch it.
You know, I can't do that. You know, that there was a point in time when I started doing film festivals where if there was like horse in the title or something, I would watch it, and then I'd watch too many shitty movies, and now I
Yeah,
can't do
Listen,
And you
that.
ended up
Adam.
watching Turin Horse.
Yeah.
That's the
Listen,
only reason.
Adam.
Last Venom movie.
If I'll say this, Adam. If the new Martin McDonagh movie Wild Horse 9 plays at TIFF, you can
Oh, hell
I can
yeah, of course
officially
I'm watching
say what?
Of course, I'm watching that.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that as well. If it's at TIFF, I'm just gonna say the iconic phrase. If we see it together, I'm gonna say the phrase, I saw Wild Horse 9 with the horse. I'm gonna be saying that as soon as we watch it and stuff.
You just say
That's
I
really
saw
good.
Wild Horse 10.
Yeah,
From
There
the
was an
Bojack
extra
Horseman's
horse in the
mouth.
screening.
love that your persona's a horse, and it's definitely unique.
It's the most based.
And it's
All
also
right, was that
Bojack
everything,
Horseman.
Beth?
Why not?
I gotta
Yeah, it's everything.
wrap this up.
I was
Thank
gonna
you so
say,
much.
did BoJack Horseman star in that movie?
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you. Lesbian
Yeah,
Jams?
sorry.
And the Oscar for
Oh no.
oh shit. And the Oscar for gayest horse goes to
Oh, thank
Adam.
you.
You're welcome.
I think I objectively I was snubbed
You're
for
the
that
only one who
category. So thank you for the
You're welcome.
makeup Oscar. I appreciate it. Is that everything? You
I
can say
was just
another
going to
thing.
say that I think I felt like I was betraying. I'm trans, though I never come off it or tell people that a lot of the times.
Mhm.
But I felt like I was betraying my own time by not really watching many trans movies or shows or anything like that. But I remember that I have been watching Digital Circus, and it is almost over. I think the last episode is like June 19th.
Yeah.
Juneteenth.
So
There's like
apparently.
9 episodes. If you ever want to get back and watch the whole series, I think that will probably be a good time because a
Sure.
lot of episodes have come out since then. I think overall it's really great.
It is.
And
Yeah.
It's
Goosebumps
been
I'll have
pretty
to
decent so
remember
far.
closer to that
Yeah.
date because I'm overwhelmed
I
right now.
trying
Yeah,
to do the
I
thing
need-
like music plays over his speech. I was trying to do the thing where like music would play over his speech as he was still taught her
Mm.
speech. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, Lesby.
You're good.
She was
You're
still
good.
sing. I was trying to play music over her speech, just like they do at the fucking Oscars, just as a joke. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
to
sorry,
play
sorry
me
for
off? That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry
fine.
for interrupting you.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I really need to watch Castration movie 1 and 2. I was gonna wait until 3, but then I heard
Why wait?
when she said that she will do like bonus stuff if you get the 3rd movie or something like that. She said something along the lines of like if you pre-order it,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of want to do that. So I might watch the first 2 movies and then watch 3.
I mean, it's the best deal for any movie you can get financially right now.
I should let you know.
Like,
I helped kickstart the 3rd movie. I'm going to be part of the end credits of the 3rd
Nice.
Castration
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
so you'll see my name on.
That's what I was thinking about. 'Cause she said if you do that. on
There are a bunch
Kickstarter.
of tiers, but I went with the second lowest tier because I need to save money. But I helped fund Castration movie part 3, so my name's going to be the end credits of it. So you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, I don't even care if I hate it. I
Thank
would
you.
just love to be able to support more trans artists out there. Make a movie.
Hell yeah.
Because the Oscars are dude, here's my Scott Locks of the century. They'll never a trans director, trans actor, trans anything will never win.
Any Oscar?
Maybe
or best
maybe
picture or best
actor.
director or
Maybe
actor?
but definitely not director.
Well, Carla Sofia Gascon was nominated.
That's what I'm. Thank God she didn't win. Like anybody else but her. That's all I'm saying.
That would have been a funny win.
That would have been
Yeah,
hilarious.
that would have been,
That would have been great.
All right, but I'm all done. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry
yeah, it'll
for
happen at some point.
I am
You're-
sorry for misgendering you.
No,
Leslie
you're
John.
fine. I don't use like a different voice. I don't make it like really obvious, and I don't say it a lot. So
Yeah.
that's okay.
I feel bad. It's just
Don't feel bad. You're all good. I appreciate it.
I need to go anyway, so
Sure. All right, thanks for joining.
I'm sorry for being such a pain.
Later, Beth.
No, you're good.
You're fine, Beth.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
I'll see you guys next month.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, what?
No, I was just gonna keep going with it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Vice. Any final questions or comments? Goodbye.
Nah, not really. Just like hanging here sometimes and like in discussions.
Perfect.
But sorry if I ever cut anybody off or speak over anybody.
That's just the nature of doing anything online.
Yeah.
Mhm. I agree.
Input delay.
BC, any questions and comments before we?
Two things. One, you're probably going to be hearing audio from my phone instead of the computer going forward because of my new job, but
That's
I
fine.
can still make these most likely because of the nature of my job and stuff like that. Just letting
Sure.
you know that ahead of time. I mean, hope you're fine with the audio I have currently and stuff, but
Oh, it's fine.
second off, well, the couple of things. If you heard the dog barking, my dog needs to be let out of the house to go, you know what to do and stuff like that. And then the last thing, happy Life is Strange reunion day because it finally fucking
God,
released.
no, yeah. I had it on my calendars tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I think that's why I was doing the hangout today instead of a Friday.
Oh,
So fuck
that's
me, I
okay.
guess.
You're gonna stream it
Damn.
tomorrow.
Well, I don't know. I'm fucking swamped with my April Fool's thing. So is it episodic? Because if it's episodic and like I can just do
Probably.
one episode, does anybody
Let me
know?
find out.
like,
I'll find
yeah,
out.
like we can find out. I'm just like I need to do. There's some things I need to do for my April Fool's video, and then I can fucking play some Life is Strange, and then go back to working on that. But yeah, I mean, like it's annoying timing, but I'll do it.
I love how
I'm
it
gonna have
came
to
out.
figure
I
out which
literally, there's
controller I
no
wanna use.
review scores because they didn't send out any review codes and stuff like that. And I've been told that apparently, I don't know how the game is, but the fact that it came out and no one's talking about it, no one's streaming it, tells you just how pathetic the Life is Strange franchise is nowadays.
That's double exposure.
Maybe I'll be their most viewed on Twitch. I was with like their last couple games.
Is it just because they're really cheap to make or something? I mean,
According to Wikipedia, it's not episodic.
Oh, okay.
So it's just one big
That's
package
funny.
this time?
The entire
One big
game will
disappointment.
release
Well, I mean,
that
I could just do a
day,
couple hours or
not
something. I
in
don't know.
Episodic format.
All right, was that everything, BC?
yeah, I'll see you for the playtime watch along. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
got you
to.
for 1 hour and 45
take a
minutes of
nap.
playtime.
Yep, I'll have the watch along going in the next 20 minutes.
All right, I gotta get
just gotta
going.
put,
Bye
like,
now.
set up and stuff.
Can't
All right,
wait.
peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Thank
Later.
you